Hello and welcome in. Ah. Ah. Why did they suddenly disappear? I saw the comments here, and now they're gone. Oop. Oh well, I guess. Yes, hi. Ah, we are back for more 999. Hopefully, we'll be able to get multiple endings in this one. Hopefully. But first I think we're gonna start with, actually getting, because I wanted to unlock all the routes as well, which means there's one that connects to, there's one that connects to the ending that we got the other day when we played this, last week. So that's probably what I'll be doing first, getting that. Let me go ahead and switch us over here. Excuse me. You gonna show up? There you are. Alright, so... yeah. Oop, no. This one. Okay. So we're gonna be starting from here. Which... can I skip this? Game. Okay. So we're actually just gonna go ahead and do this mystery one right here. I forget 6 and 2 doors. So it'll be me going through the 2 door.
1, 2, 3, 4. All
Here we are again.
Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
I forgot he was so loud. I turned my headphones up because I was like, is he talking?
Yes, just like you told us.
We need hurry. Yeah.
I'm going through the
All right.
2 door.
The
Because
first
that's
one
just like
says
a route
Yes, I
no.
that I can get rid of
Next is-
quickly.
Yeah. Clover 1.
There.
No.
But
just
But-
kidding. It sound like
I am not.
barely.
So.
Maybe. Nobody wants.
Maybe one.
Oh,
So
not good.
June 1.
Yes.
Yes.
So this was Ace and Clover. 7. Santa. Then the door.
I
Okay,
choose
I
door
want to go
2. I want to go through door 2.
My choice.
Like a greedy
door 2.
asshole. Santa was unconvinced.
Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
Cheating?
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that.
Sure.
Feel
Here.
free to look. Junpei is much more clever. Junpei shrugged and handed it to him. Santa examined it furiously. The others peered at it as well. As they did, Junpei quickly slipped the piece of paper he'd been hiding into his pocket. Although he'd never known it now, Santa had been justified in his suspicions. Junpei had switched papers.
I had 3 pieces of paper ready,
For doors 1, 2, and 6.
and I put the one with door 6 on it into the pot.
He put a small mark on it so that he would know which one was his.
I just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted.
The way he says it makes him sound even more devious.
If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out. Well, what does it say?
He fought the urge to smirk.
You got lucky.
Santa snorted and tossed the paper aside, frustrated.
All right. So we know who's going through door 2.
Yes.
It'll be me, Lotus, and Junpei.
Mm-hmm.
The only
Me as a
problem's the other
fucking
2
cheater.
teams.
June and I want door 6.
Clover and I choose door 1.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only 2 people.
Everyone was silent. Then suddenly Clover spoke, her face blank and cold.
Why don't Santa and June go into door 1 with Ace?
Huh?
Well,
And by you, Clover? They looked at one another. 3 plus 6 plus 1, 10. 1 plus 0, 0, or 1. Finally,
And what
Ace
will you
spoke.
do, Clover?
I'll be waiting at the stairs.
Honey.
You guys are coming back here, right? That's what 7 was saying, wasn't it?
That had been what 7 said.
We aren't going to be split up permanently until we find door 9.
Yeah.
We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the notary game works.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but I just want to be by myself for a while. You understand, right?
Very fair. There was no emotion on her face, but it was drawn and pale, and her eyes were red. None had the heart to contradict her. The room grew very quiet. Silence drifted down over everything like a blanket of fresh snow. It was Santa who finally spoke.
all right. I'm going through door 1. That all right?
Yes.
June nodded.
Well, we'll be going then.
See you later,
move too.
Clover. You might not be alive, but I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go.
And just like that, their paths were
Won't see
set.
June for a while, but this was my choice. I'm just going to have to suck it up.
Yeah, you're fine, Jinbei. Don't be a fucking baby.
7 said we'd all see each other again, and I'm going to believe that.
Yes. Took strength from that thought.
The other group went to A deck to go through door 1. Clover joined them. Our group is on our way too. We're heading to the bottom deck using the elevators. I wonder what we'll find down there.
Death. Let me see if that... Okay, yeah. So I'll have this dialogue and then I can just skip and go to a
You ready?
different ending.
Yeah. Any?
I'll go first.
Though I think it's just this dialogue and then it leads to that ending.
Let's go.
Leapt inside.
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't.
So I don't think anything different will happen.
It's...
Yeah.
Mm,
I'm not sure it's something... We should finish this game. All right. This hallway's pretty... 3 on the left, and only 1.
Don't forget.
But it's got a...
actually, hold on. I don't even... Okay, no, it does lead straight to the escape room, so it won't
Let's
matter.
get started.
Yes. No.
Sure thing.
Then I'll take.
I'll try the one.
Okay, so now, after
Well,
this,
I
we
guess
will go straight to somewhere else. Because this just leads us to the escape room, which will lead us to the submarine ending. I just wanted that extra dialogue tree unlocked. So let's go up here. Yeah, okay, let's go up here. And this time we'll go through, what is it? Which door? This one was the 3 door. So I think it's the 7? No, it's the 8th door that we'll go through. There we go. I was like, is it gonna let me?
Well, we can't, right?
Okay.
You say something.
No.
I'm gonna skip through all this.
Huh?
It's not
Well,
important.
Ah,
You first.
it's the same.
Got it. You're next.
Got it. You're next.
What?
Who, me?
Oh,
All right. Junpei.
Junpei's mind was already made up. I'm going through door 8.
I think I'm gonna go with door 8.
Okay. 8 it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Santa.
All right then. That means June's got to go through 7.
What? Why?
What?
Sansa grimaced and muttered angrily to himself, but finally began to explain.
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it. Have
Plan A.
3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8.
Plan
4,
B.
5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8.
Plan C.
Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8.
There's no way all 3 of us, or both of us can go through the same door together.
There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
As Sansa finished, June looked over at Junpei. Tears welling up at the corners of her eyes. Chill out, girlie.
Oh no.
Hey, the number 9's game. Yeah, all 9 of them.
You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
I'm going through and getting the endings that I haven't gotten already. So I've gotten the coffin and the submarine ending so far. I'm also doing all the routes. Junpei felt as June did. He wanted to be at her side through whatever trials they were preparing to face. I'd rather not, actually. I don't trust June still. But he knew that if they were to survive, he had to swallow his feelings. In order for the 6 of them to move forward, he and June had to be separated. He looked at June. He was scared to lose her, but he swallowed, steeled his resolve, and did his best to smile.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up.
Yes.
I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
Yes. Correct.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
She didn't sound very hopeful. There's a way to autoscript through dialogue. It stops when you reach stuff you haven't seen before when you go down the other trees. Yeah. How do I do that? I don't know the auto skip. I was hoping to find it, but since we're going down different routes right now, there's nothing that'll auto skip. I don't think. Shouldn't sound very hopeful. It was 7 that interjected.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now.
Try to remember for when you need it.
I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible.
I'm sure it's it's not something that comes off the top of your head.
He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
I assumed it had something to do with down here, but like I said, I haven't been able to use it yet, so I can't tell. Jun said nothing. The tears were gone, but her eyes were still sad as they looked at Junpei. He met them, and with what reassurance he could manage, laid his hand gently on her shoulder.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
You and your hair that you fucked up by running it through your scarf. June bit her lip and gave an almost imperceptible nod.
Yes. Promise?
Her voice was barely above a whisper. Sansa's voice shattered the moment.
You guys are done, right?
Yes, I think it may be when you hit the menu and click the bottom right, maybe. I legit forget. Oh, I don't blame you. Like I said, I don't imagine it's something you would be able to use very often, especially because the multiple endings have, like, similar dialogues, but they're counted as being different because you're going down a different path. He stretched and continued.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 7 and Clover can take 8. Any problems with that, Clover?
Clover looked away and was silent for a moment.
Whatever.
It was more of a dismissal than an agreement, but Santa didn't seem to care.
Alright, we're ready to go then.
Time for the 200th talk about Alice. Yeah.
Let's move.
Alright, Santa. At Santa's command, the group split and headed for their respective doors. Santa, 7, and June walked toward door 7, while Clover, Lotus, and Junpei headed for door 8. For a long moment, they stood in front of the door. Then, Lotus laid her hand against her chest and turned to Junpei and Clover.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, Lotus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then shall we go?
Yeah. Funny enough, as much as I have said that I don't like Lotus, between her and Clover,
It's open.
I think the only people I actually trust in this group is Lotus, Clover, and 7. And kind of Ace. I don't know him that well, though. A narrow hallway stretched out before them.
Okay. Hurry!
Hurry! Lotus and Clover leapt through the door. The moment they did, their bracelets beeped. The detonators in the bracelets had been activated. Junpei stepped forward to follow them. But as he was about to step over the threshold, he stopped. What? He looked to his left. Toward door 7. June stood there, a mirror image of Junpei. She turned and looked toward him. Their eyes met.
June.
Jumpy.
I don't know, I kind of trust Jumpy. I don't know. I don't think I trust the main character. He's kind of weird. They nodded. Their farewell took almost 1.5 seconds.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I don't think this happened in the other, when you take door 7. Of course, do they go through door 7 together? I think they might. Did you see the elevator talk? I think so? Then someone took hold of Junpei's arms and hauled him bodily through the door. I can't remember the elevator. I do remember them going down the elevator. He heard the sound of the numbered door slam shut behind him. His bracelet gave a cold, electronic beep.
81 seconds left. Hurry!
Yeah, hurry! Lotus snapped at him and ran to the dead.
Ugh.
Jesus, Junpei. Junpei and Clover followed her as fast as they could. Junpei is very Junpei, though. Yeah. He's quite Junpei.
It stopped.
He is very weird. With a shaking hand, she wiped a few beads of sweat from her forehead. Clover, however, was calm. Aloof, perhaps.
Pointless.
Wow. She muttered to herself, without emotion, and began to walk down the hallway, leaving behind a confused Junpei and Lotus. Lotus watched the girls receding back with a mix of frustration and curiosity.
What an unpleasant girl.
God, Lotus! She just lost her brother, chill. Or at least she thinks she did.
I bet she's not very popular with the boys.
Lotus! Why are all these people so cold about this girl who thinks she just lost her brother? Like, what? Her sarcasm seemed a little more biting than was, perhaps, necessary, but she sighed and started after the younger girl.
Maybe pairing these two together was a mistake.
Maybe.
Too late now. I better catch up to them.
After taking a moment to catch his breath, Junpei followed. Okay, so I really like Lotus, but she can barely dress herself. Yeah. I mean, I forget if she even gave a reason for why she's
it's a
dressed
dead
like
end.
this. I think she did, but I can't remember what it was. The hallway made a number of turns before at last coming to a dead end.
There's a door on the left, though.
For a few moments, they stood in front of the door, examining it. Above the door was a plate with the word laboratory engraved on it.
A laboratory? Huh.
Laboratory. Laboratory.
Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't like the look of this place.
Dexter. Dexter's lab.
Me either. But there aren't any other doors. It's not like we have a lot of choices.
Junpei,
Huh?
Yes, Lotus.
please. You first.
Oh, thanks. What an honor. Junpei suspected her politeness was motivated by something other than respect.
Ugh, fine.
Yeah, fine. Women. Junpei muttered to himself and pushed open the iron door. Women. Okay, but Junpei and Seven have a really good, like, bromance, right? His first steps inside were tentative and careful, but as he examined the room, it became clear that there was no imminent danger. Lotus followed him in, and Clover brought up the rear. Okay. The room they found themselves in was divided into two separate areas by a curved wall. A thick glass window built into that wall made it possible to see the other side of the division.
You know, I think the window looks into another room.
Good job, Junpei!
Maybe it's for monitoring something.
Junpei saw a window looking at a room and was like, you know, I think the window looks into a room. Junpei walked to the window and looked through.
What the hell?
He wasn't sure what else to say. In the center of a room shaped like a quarter circle, a mannequin lay on what looked like a medical exam table.
Ugh, it looks so creepy.
I think a window is there? Junpei jumped a little. He hadn't noticed Lotus come up next to him.
It's kind of like that doll is waiting for surgery.
Yes, Junpei.
This is a laboratory, right? I'd say it's more like it's waiting to be experimented on.
Yes, Lotus.
Ooh,
Oh, ha. Oh, oh, ah, ah.
It's creepy either way. You don't think that thing's gonna suddenly sit up or something, do you?
No, it's not Michael Myers.
well, I don't know. I mean, look at all those cables sticking out of it. If we press the wrong button, I don't know.
Stop it. Just thinking about it is terrifying.
Hey guys, where did the younger girl go? She was gripping her arms, the knuckles on her hands white.
Wait, where's Clover?
Yeah, okay, they actually acknowledge it. Where is she? She was still standing near the entrance of the room. Her face had the appearance of calm, but it was drawn and somehow sad.
What is she?
There was something almost pitiful about her. Excuse me. Junpei walked over to her and, as kindly as he could, spoke.
Are you okay?
Clover looked away.
What are you talking about?
What? I'm just worried about you. You've been real quiet.
What? I can't be quiet if I want to?
She can. She's allowed.
Well, I mean, of course you can. I just...
Okay then. If I can be quiet if I want, just leave me alone, okay?
Poor girl. I really feel for Clover.
Come on, you know I can't do that. We gotta work together.
Clover bit her lip and was silent for a moment.
Junpei, you
and
just
suddenly,
don't get it!
her cry took Junpei by surprise, and he stumbled backward a few steps, alarmed.
My brother's not the kind of person who just leave me behind!
Real?
Something happened to him! Something bad.
I agree.
Yeah,
I don't think it's what we think it is, though. Junpei had nothing to say. Lotus, jolted from her mannequin nightmares by Clover's voice, turned toward them.
What happened?
Clover's eyes slid to Lotus, then back to Junpei.
Look, just don't bother me, okay? Leave me alone.
Finished, she turned around. Before Junpei or Lotus could say anything, Clover had begun to walk quickly away.
Hey, wait, Clover! Hold
Clove,
on!
where do you think
That
you're
way
going?
is-
I told you to leave me alone.
He might as well have been talking to a wall for all the notice she took of his cries. Not even slowing down, she made for a doorway cut in the wall in front of her. Without even slowing down, she passed through the doorway.
Clover, watch out above you!
Uh-oh. Did we just get locked away from each other? Without warning, an iron gate fell from the ceiling like a portcullis. Portcullis? Sealing Clover in.
What the heck? What's going on here?
I don't know, Clove. Should have watched where you were walking. Clover grabbed hold of the iron bars and shook them as hard as she could.
Hang on. I'll get it open.
Oh, for crying out. You'll never do it on your own.
Help me out, Lotus. Junpei grabbed the bars and pulled. In a moment, Lotus joined him. The three of them pulled as hard as they could, but... the three weakest people! And yes, I am saying that June and Sansa are stronger than Junpei.
Damn it! It's not moving.
Wait! Are you gonna give up? Just like that?
Yes. Nah,
No,
I like Clover.
I'm not giving up. This has got to be another one of Zero's puzzles.
Junpei manly and strong, maybe.
If it is, then there's gotta be a way to open it.
I still think that in the submarine ending, oh no, what was it? The room 2 puzzle? No, not room 2. I forget which door it is now, but in the other door puzzle, June talked about like the rabbits in their hutch dying at school, and I still think it was June somehow, even though it's highly improbable, but I think that would be a horrifying turn of events that I would look forward to. Junpei nodded.
Just what I was thinking. Now all we gotta do is find it. Lotus and I can look around out here. Clover, you're gonna have to see if you can find anything in there.
I have zero faith in June. I don't trust her at all.
Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Seek a way out. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so she's stuck in the examination room. Clover, there's a door in the back, isn't there? Wait right there. I'll take a look. Oh no, it's locked. I can't get it to move. Okay. Silver handrail. It looks like a regular handrail. Junpei, do something, please. Okay, so that's the whole thing. A window made of really thick glass. I don't even think a bullet could break it. Window made of, doesn't matter what I hit it with, it might as well be made of steel. There's a double door in the back. It seems to be locked and unsurprisingly won't open. Is this, like, an examination table? There's a creepy mannequin in here, guys. I don't know what kind of table this is, but part of it's all black. There's a pen line over here. I think someone probably used it to make the table black. What? Well, if they only used the pen on one part of it, there's probably something underneath all that pen. Clover, do you think you can erase it? Yeah, sure. Oh, this is a permanent marker. Junpei, do you know how to erase ink from a permanent marker? Erase ink from a permanent marker, huh? Give me just a minute, Clover, I'll be right back. I mean, it needs alcohol, right? It's a rack. There are a bunch of cables on it. Somebody cut the other stuff from the cables. I can see the wires inside. So there are exposed wires. I think this thing is a monitor for whatever experiment they were running here. There's a bunch of other stuff on here, like resistance value and voltage. Power's off, so there's nothing on it right now. I wonder what they washed here. There are these weird colored stains all over the sink. I wonder what this is. This thing here looks like a voltmeter. And is this the control for that? Gosh, there's so many dials. Why don't you try turning one of them? Nope, nothing. The operating room. I remember this bullshit. I do not. I turn the dial a whole bunch, but even if I turn all the switches on, nothing happens. Those are the stairs I just came down. Bars in the gate are just above me. Okay. A monitor, a whole bunch of cables. Something weird sticking out of the mannequin's head, like wires or something. What the hell are they doing in here? Huh? Why is she all quiet now? They were doing experiments on humans. Probably. Oh man, now she looks sad. I guess this drain is for water, huh? Well, there's nothing here. Okay, nothing in this. More silver handrails. Seems like a regular run-of-the-mill handrail. Okay. So let's... Ooh, what's this door? Hey, Clover. There's a door over here, too. Wait! I'll be right there. I can hear her over there. Is this door gonna... Damn it! Can't open it. It's not a regular handrail, it actually holds secrets. It's not a run-of-the-mill handrail. Clover, what about your side? It won't work. I can't even move the knob. Okay, well obviously. Door to the laboratory. You can't open that side. It looks like this door is the exit. The door on the right just goes to the laboratory. I hate that I keep calling it the laboratory. The laboratory. Nope, this door isn't going anywhere. No dice. Won't open. I mean, that's about as much as I expected. I don't think Zero would let us out of the room quite that easily. This looks like the control for the electronic lock. The red light on the display means it's locked. You can get that light to turn green, maybe we can get Clover. Red light's on, it's gotta be locked. There's a green light below it. That one isn't lit, but it'll turn on if we can unlock it. No keyhole, no card reader, no keyboard for putting in a password. No idea. Okay. Let's... more here? This is a keyhole. This looks like a keyhole for the activation key. Yes. I think this thing's supposed to power that machine in the other room. Well, it doesn't appear to be doing that. I wonder how we're supposed to turn it on. This is a really old type of keyboard. Yeah. Okay, nothing here. There are two levers here. Do you think they activate something? Well, why don't you move one? Alright, I'll give it a try. Nope. It doesn't look like anything's happened. Hands on the clock have stopped moving. Clock may stop, but time goes on. No time to screw around. We need to figure out a way out of here. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know how we could use any of these. I can say for sure I do know how to use at least one of these things. Which one? The one on top. I think it's a power cable. Power cable, huh? I'll take that. A yoink! 3-prong power cable. That's an American socket. It's definitely a power cable. Didn't have power, yeah. I mean these, but I don't think... not very impressive. And they're not working. Keyhole. Okay. Hey, a computer. Monitor doesn't have a power cable. So, one end of this cable needs to be connected to a monitor, and the other end needs to plug in under the desk. Alright, let's just slip you in. Huh? Well, shoot, I can't use this. What's wrong? The cable has 3 prongs, the socket only has 2 holes. It's not gonna fit is what I'm saying. In other words, we're gonna need a plug to change the power cable to one with 2 prongs. That's right. I mean, you could change the... I mean, I guess you could do that. Oh, hey, the alcohol. Ethanol. This is what I was looking for earlier. Nothing here. It's empty. Whole bunch of steel lockers. The 9 on the right have a little red light on them. Red lights, huh? Can't hurt to give these babies a try. Yep, just as I thought. They're all locked. I wonder if there's anything important in there. I also... Jesus, Perseus! These lockers are a little larger than the ones on top. Let's see if there's anything useful in here. And no, nothing. Cardboard boxes. Some papers and stuff in them. What's in the boxes? They look quite full. As far as I can tell, it's a bunch of notes about some kind of experiments. It's all really technical and stuff. I don't really get it. Okay. Nothing else here. Clover, use this ethanol. You should be able to wipe off that permanent ink with it. What am I gonna wipe with? Oh, well, your clothes, of course. Haha, just kidding, kidding. Please don't look at me like that, you're scaring me. Junpei's a pussy. Look, Clover, right now, at the moment, you're the only person we can depend on. I'm trusting you with this. You trust me? I feel kind of special. Okay, good. That was a cute Clover. That was a cute Clover, face sprite. You're gonna die and you're worried about your clothes, right? Clover, can you use the cloth on the table? Use what? Soak it in ethanol and use it to wash off all the stuff from the permanent marker, okay? Right, okay. So I gotta soak the cloth with ethanol. Well, she's got the cloth, she seems to be having a little trouble with the bottle. When she's ready, I should ask her to get to work on that stuff on the table. Soak it in ethanol and... What am I supposed to know if she's ready? Junpei? It's working! It's wiping the permanent ink off! Huh? There's some kind of weird drawing under all the permanent ink. What's the deal with that drawing Clover found? Maybe I should ask her to take another look at the Yes, Junpei! Why do I have to click this many times? I wonder what this is. There are a bunch of numbers in some kind of grid. I can't see it from here. Clover, you've got a pen and notebook, right? Could you write those numbers down and then hand them to me through the bars? Okay. Roger. The girlie has never worked a day in her life. This girlie is probably a teenager. Or even a preteen. She is very young looking. Here, Junpei. Needs exact instructions to do anything. I wrote down all the numbers from the desk on here. Paper with numbers on it acquired. New materials, but I hate when they add them to the file screen. I hate this. Okay, it's 4 numbers, whatever. 3, 2, 4, 1. She's 17, okay. Yeah, I was right, she's a teenager. So 3, 2, 4, 1. So, I'm looking at my keyboard, which has the, like, number, thing, because I think it might be related to, like, the password for the computer we saw, which would mean the password is 3975, if I'm right. Okay. But then there's the issue of our power cable not being correct. We need an adapter. It's just like real life. I need an adapter cable. The mouse. Keyboard. The computer. Okay, is there anything else? No. Is there anything else in here we can use? A rack. There's some cables on top with copper wire exposed. Clover, how are the power cables over there? Some numpads will have one in the top left, though. Oh, true. So it could be the reverse. Because if it's using more of a, I was gonna say more like a phone lock pad type of thing. Huh? What do you mean? Does the plug have 3 prongs or 2? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go look. Yeah, she does have to kind of crouch down to look under there. Cable on the monitor has, It's got 2 of those little metal things. What does that mean? That's it. Okay, can you unplug that cable and bring it over here? Okay, but... Well, I can unplug it, but it's connected to the main computer. I can't take it over to you. Damn it, that's no good then. How about just a plug? What? The plug? Well, maybe more like a connector. It's sort of a thing that makes the plug with the 3 metal thingies into a plug with 2 metal thingies. Still useless? Not useless, not useless at all. That's just what we were looking for. Okay. Can you hold on for a little bit? And back down she goes. At least this time I don't have to click multiple times on the table, right? Alright. Unplugged. I'll hand it over to you at the bars, okay? Okay. Here you go. 2-prong plug. Thanks. Yay. And then we combine. Okay. Put the 2-prong plug on the head of this power cable. Girlie has never seen a power plug in her life, but she knows what the adapter is. Okay. Oops. Over here. Alright, I've got the 2-prong power cable in my hands. Pretty sure this will work. Under the desk I go. And let's just plug this thing into the monitor. Alright, that ought to do it. Alright, let's turn the power on. I don't think anything's gonna happen. Why not? Well, it's not connected to the main computer. You never know until you try. Pretty optimistic. See, she was right. Screw you, Junpei. Junpei pushed the button on the front of the monitor.
Oh, that worked.
With a soft hum, it turned on. Streams of letters that made no sense to Junpei began to scroll across the screen.
What?
Ah! He had hoped it would turn on, but he hadn't expected this.
Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
Isn't that kinda weird?
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor.
Wait, yeah, it's not connected to any tower. One of them computers that are built into the monitor. Yeah.
The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So, why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
Clearly this was a reasonable explanation to Lotus.
A wireless display?
Yes, it connects to your computer wirelessly, hence the name.
Lotus is like,
Have you
yes,
been living in a
Junpei.
cave, Junpei?
He most certainly had not, but...
Is that normal?
Yes, at least where I worked.
Oh.
Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
Looks
Oh,
like
yeah,
we need to enter
password.
a password.
Again? There must be a hint around here somewhere.
Yep, I have it.
Could you go take a look?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm on it. What are you going to do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
On your own?
Yep,
Wait.
on my own.
What do you mean, Lotus? What are you gonna do? Lotus pulled over the nearest chair and dropped herself down into it, in front of the keyboard. For a second, she stared at the screen. She kneaded her hands, knuckles popping, and twisted her back left, then right.
All right. Let's kick some ass.
This angle is weird. That's not how chests work. I'm mildly concerned. Lotus smiled to herself and rubbed her hands together in anticipation. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tibbies. Then, before Junpei had time to blink, she was... Yeah, she's typing at an incredible speed, the click-clack of the keys running together like machine gun fire.
Wait, what?
And Junpei was, for once, at a loss for words. I'm sorry, Junpei's eyes, the direction that he's looking. It's strange. He's looking
Didn't expect that, did you?
looking straight at her tits.
Of course I didn't. You're typing so fast. I can't even see your fingers. What kind of job do you have? What are you?
What are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment.
I'm unemployed.
I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Okay.
Why?
Lotus blinked.
Huh? Oh, it was just something.
Oh, that was quiet. The knot on her top is doing a lot of work. Yeah, her chest must be facing downward. That must be why you can't see them. But oh my god. That is doing a lot of work. That something has to be really strong along the sides there. Maybe it's got wires in the top. Maybe the top is like wired, like a wired bra. She stopped typing for a moment and her face fell.
I see.
She talked. This was not an avenue of questioning to be pursued, Junpei realized, and quickly shut his mouth. Lotus's fingers began to move again, and in a few seconds she was back up to speed. As she typed, more letters and symbols that meant nothing to Junpei began to pour across the screen.
Oh, what are you doing now?
She's a hacker.
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. The long version?
Okay, I kinda like Lotus. She's really blunt, but I kinda like her. Without looking up or slowing down, she began to explain.
A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher.
Yes.
It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time. I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own.
I'm sorry, she's making an entire program on a computer they can't even get into?
It's not the most elegant solution, certainly.
Perseus, I don't know if we like Lotus for the same reason.
But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do.
Oh, no, okay, yeah. She is more likable. She was very much, a rude person when we first met her. Even as she talked, her fingers never slowed or missed a key. Junpei couldn't help but feel a little odd.
Oh, but back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about?
Junpei's like, sorry, I couldn't focus. Tits?
The
Sorry.
wireless display?
Yeah, so much for having Junpei check on the hints, which I think we already have.
It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it? How do I put it? Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, all right?
More math.
So you enter 1 + 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
No?
Junpei right
Not
now.
really.
Literally.
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago. You're just not getting it, are you?
Junpei's sitting next to a
calculated
MILF.
1 + 1?
The main computer, right? You said it connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right?
Uh-huh.
They'd probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating. And once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside.
I can't get over Junpei's fashion choices. Yeah. Big blue puffy vest on top of his sleeveless hoodie on top of a flannel. He's got so many layers, dude. And like, he looks... I call him Marty McFly. He kind of has that thing going, like the almost a life vest.
Oh, I see. So this wire supplies the power.
We've got Junpei with 3 layers of clothes on, and then Lotus with barely 1 layer. Like, maybe half a layer of clothes.
Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Ah, yes. Just as I expected. When this wire is cut, therefore, it must be this device which does the calculation.
He is giving Marty McFly, yeah.
Oh.
Kind of the hairstyle, too.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that.
Yes, where are you going with this, Lotus? Her top is skin tight, too, somehow. Yeah, it looks so uncomfortable, bro.
Because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
Lotus continued to type. Junpei scratched his head.
So, what are you trying to say?
Nothing, really.
Yeah, she's literally saying nothing right now, bro.
It's just, I thought maybe. What if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
What?
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain.
Oh, squeaky noises when she moves? Ugh.
A scientist examining the signals they send out might say,
Oh my gosh, did you ever see that, which, I can't remember which live-action Scooby-Doo movie it was, but I think it's the first one. But when Daphne, or whoever, gives Velma, like, a makeover, and she's wearing that, like, skin-tight, like, I don't know if it's even latex dress that just squeaks whenever she moves. It's like that kind of material.
Interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain causes the person to see colors. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part. Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain.
Yes.
See? Doesn't it sound the same?
Yes, very. Haley
Brain is
Kyoko's
just an
Velma was
output
made
device.
true.
Like this monitor.
Choice Velma.
Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else. In a main body. We just don't know it. We never even think about it. Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications.
Yes.
We can't imagine that there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brains, where we experience that information as thoughts.
What are you saying, Lotus? I'm not paying attention at all. Junpei didn't say anything. Not so much because he had no retort, nor her argument just seemed silly, and he was a little surprised to be hearing something like it from someone like her.
The brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else.
It occurs in the penis.
That's just crazy talk.
Haha, you're crazy. You're crazy, girl. Did Lotus really think that, he wondered? It was a little creepy, Junpei thought. It sounded altogether too much like a bizarre cultist religious.
Maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia.
Oblivious to Junpei's increasing discomfort, Lotus continued.
If memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere,
Human thought is stored
maybe
in the
he hasn't
balls.
forgotten anything at all.
Yes, so true. Human thought stored in the balls.
He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
You saying Seven has brain damage?
Huh.
I mean, probably.
I suppose that would explain aphasia and blindsight too. Perhaps they actually can't speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly.
The brain doesn't work right.
I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
Wait a minute. What?
Prosopega what now? He knew what aphasia was from watching medical dramas on TV. Blindsight was easy enough to guess, but he'd never heard the word prosopagnosia before. I already forgot how she said it.
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
Prosopagnosia. Lotus spun around in her chair to look at him. Actually, she just turned her head. Junpei just shrugged and shook his head.
No. What is it?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces.
Oh, I know what this is. I've heard about this before, actually. I don't know if I've heard it described with the actual word.
In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours.
Face blindness.
So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to. Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
You have face blindness? I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be a little bit hard to...
Does that mean other people's
Recognize?
faces look like blanks?
No, I don't think so. Well, you've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right?
I have seen monkeys.
To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same.
True.
Even though they've obviously got faces, it's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually, but you or I couldn't unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart.
Yes. All people look the same to me, dude. Fair enough.
Well, that's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed.
But yeah, I've heard about face blindness before. It is really curious as to what people would actually see each other as. Junpei did his best to act as though the entire lecture hadn't gone entirely over his head.
And, what were we talking about?
Junpei!
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
Are you serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
For half of it.
What about the other half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
What?
Not funny.
I can only identify people based on what they wear or their hair or something. White people are awful to identify. I can imagine, bro. Lotus's smile had something rather masochistic to it.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously.
Yeah, if someone doesn't have something defining about them, I can imagine it would be hell to try and remember who they are.
It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time.
All white men have the same haircut. True.
But looks
So
like I don't have
true.
to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
Okay. Okay, Lotus. As she spoke, Lotus raised her right arm high and brought it down on the enter key. Bro, she did the dramatic, like, boom.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
That brute whatever.
I certainly did. And let's see what we got.
Chunks of text flickered on and off in quick succession, and then a line of numbers appeared, blinked, and disappeared. A screen cleared, and all that was left was the word accepted.
Piece of cake.
Lotus would clearly have patted herself on the back if it would not have made her look entirely ridiculous. After a few seconds, the accepted disappeared to be replaced with 9 squares arranged in a 3x3 square.
The screen changed again. What the hell is that?
To make the screen change. This makes me upset. The screen changed.
No idea. Looks like a puzzle.
Yeah. Suddenly, Lotus stood up.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
No, I can't do anymore. It won't let me do any more programming.
It won't let me do any more programming.
See? The keyboard. Nothing.
Doesn't do anything anymore.
So, there's nothing more I can do.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
That's okay.
What?
I'll do it.
Let me take a break, all right? I did my part.
Yeah, go rest your fingers, girly. God.
Well...
He wasn't sure what to say to that. She certainly had done her part. In fact, without Lotus, they probably would have run completely aground. I shouldn't rely on other people so much, Junpei thought to himself.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. And make sure you know when you should thank people.
I like you, Lotus. I appreciate you now. I didn't like you so much,
I
but
better
now I
take
do.
care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
Junpei crossed his arms and stared at the puzzle shown on the screen. Okay, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4. I remembered it so easily. Alright. I solved it. Did you hear a noise just now? Yeah, I did. It sounded like something unlocking. Where'd it come from? There are a bunch of green squares on the screen. Okay. Lotus is done helping save everyone's lives. You know what? She's done her part. Fair enough. Nothing happened here. Oh, wait. It's these. It's these unlocking. Look, Junpei. The lights on the lockers are green. Then we must have unlocked it with the computer puzzle. Yes. There are more than one key in here. This one is small and looks like it goes to some sort of machine. And this one has the Earth symbol on it. I think the Earth symbol matches a keyhole in a door on the A deck. Well, if that's the case, we probably don't need the key right now. Alright then, Earth key. I'll just tuck you away deep in my pocket. Now, as far as for the other key. Activation key. Yep, okay. It was just at that moment that he heard a voice behind him. It was Clover.
Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute?
What's up, Clove? He put the puzzle aside for the moment and walked over to Clover.
What's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
What's up, Garly?
Hmm?
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right?
Yes.
Did you hear him say, like, anything weird?
Like what?
Huh?
Why is she asking me this? Junpei wondered. The more he thought about it, however, the more it made sense. Snake had been gone for a long time. Clover was quite attached to her brother. Of course, she would have been worried about him.
Well, let me think.
He thought back to when he'd gone through door 5, hoping he might remember something, even a small something that would help her. However...
Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything.
Sorry, Clove. My brain is an empty barrel.
I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but... that's about it.
Okay.
Clover's words were barely audible. She nodded vaguely to Junpei and turned to walk away.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hmm?
Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but... if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if, is Snake, was he born...
Was he born?
You're talking about his eyes?
Yes. Was he born blind?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that. And his arm.
His arm? Nah, he wasn't born. Just yanking your chain. He wasn't born at all.
His arm?
He was created. He manifested.
Yeah.
What about his arm?
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm.
Does he have a robotic arm?
It's fake. It's
oh no,
not
it's
a real
prosthetic. Okay. I mean, does he have a robotic arm? Prosthetic. Duh.
The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
Oh.
So that's why she freaked out over us saying that his arm was broken. Like, he doesn't have a real arm. There's bone?
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Yes. Talking about her brother had clearly taken a great deal out of Clover. Junpei nodded.
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
Clover only shook her head and walked off down the stairs. Okay. Now let's go activate this computer. This key. Shape sure makes it seem like it goes to this machine. Alright, I'm turning it on. Oh, did something happen to Snake? Who knows? Okay, the monitor's on now. Did the thing happen already? At this stage, yeah. We just went through the 7 and 8 doors, so he would be through the second door. and it's full of letters. It's showing some kind of warning. Power restored to experimental device. Emergency system will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay. Typing on this keyboard isn't doing squat. Okay. The monitor, whole lot of cables. Junpei! This thing in here's on now. Yeah, that's because we activated the power on this side. Could you, like, play with it a little? Okay. Yeah. I'll turn on this dial here. Turn, turn, turn. I don't think it's working. Nothing happened. Maybe she missed something. I should ask her to look around the room again. There's a mannequin lying on the table. Can't really see it very well, but it looks like a bunch of electrodes sticking out of its head. It's a rack. There are some cables on top with copper wire exposed. Okay. Monitor, a lot of cables. Wash basin, more commonly known as a sink. Short flight of stairs. Maybe if you increase the voltage? Roger. Will do. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to max voltage. Max? Hey, wait, Clover. Aw, shit. What? I think, Oh, she just fried that man's brain. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. The mannequin's head. Oh man, that sounds like a fire alarm. Oh, what the hell? Fire detected. Fire detected. Emergency system will be activated. Evacuate the room immediately. Oh shit. Mannequin's head's on fire. It looks kind of funny, but this is no laughing matter. If I don't do something, Clover will... Damn, gate's still shut. Oh, hey. Control device for the lock. It's unlocked. Junpei! Look at the light. Yeah, it's green. The emergency system is activated and disabled the lock. Now we can save Clover. Come on, girlie. Junpei! Come on, kid, jump. She's safe. Oh man, that smoke is some serious business. Time to close this door again, I think. Clover, are you okay? Are you hurt? Damn, she's coughing so hard she can't even talk. Of course I'm not alright. What the hell took you so long, you big jerk? I almost died. I was almost dead. Sorry, I was going as fast as I could. You two can do this later. Right now we need to get the hell out of here. Fire's not going to stay in that room forever. Yeah, why aren't there fire alarms? Either way, we did it. We found it. The way out. You found it. Yippee. Junpei, Clover, and Lotus leapt out of the laboratory, slamming the door shut behind them.
Whew, thank God we got out of there.
Yeah, finally.
Oh, yeah.
All three collapsed against the wall, breathing heavily. Junpei's heart was pounding in his chest, and his whole body felt weak. He inhaled gulps of clear air, and with each one he could feel his body begin to calm down.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
They nodded to each other and started off down the hallway. Before long, they found a few new doors, but all of them were locked.
Damn, none of these open. They're all locked.
Yes!
How about that one?
The final door sat in a corner of the hallway.
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Junpei grabbed the door handle and was about to pull it open when a voice cried out behind him. It was neither Clover nor Lotus, but he recognized it. There was no doubt. The voice belonged to...
Jumpy!
June!
Huh?
He spun around. There, at the other end of the hall, Junpei saw human figures running toward him. 3 of them.
June? Santa! 7!
They stopped short in front of Junpei and his companions, gasping for air.
Hey, what are you guys doing here? What? But we didn't...
Before he could finish, Clover spoke.
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this?
She was standing near the end of a small hallway that branched off to the right. The rest of them ran over to her, curious to what she'd found.
Hey, on the wall.
The map!
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7. And...
Door 8.
Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Yes. In fact...
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9.
I like you, 7.
We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again.
I'm glad to see you.
Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9.
True.
That's how the nonary game works.
Low res map, my favorite. Junpei looked at the map of the ship's interior again.
Wait a sec. This leads to...
As he looked more closely, his surprise and excitement gave way to weariness.
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
One by one, the others saw what he'd seen.
We may as well go.
yeah.
As one, they all moved back toward the door Junpei had only a moment ago been ready to open.
Almost forgot. We should keep this.
He pulled the map of the ship's interior off of the wall, put it in his pocket, and followed the others. 7 is best character. 7 is best boy. The 6 of them stood in front of the door, arrayed in a semicircle. Honestly, 7 and Junpei have a better, relationship than Junpei and June might. Santa stepped forward. He took hold of the door and spoke, without looking back at the other 5.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
They nodded their silent assent. With a deep breath, Santa threw open the door. They poured through the doorway and into the room. Even without looking around, each one of them knew where they were.
I knew it.
I knew it! They were just where the map had said they would be.
We're back.
We're back!
In the hospital room.
Ace, your
I
sacrifice
see.
was pointless.
I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8.
Does this lead into... Okay, yeah. So I can actually skip this part.
You solved the puzzle and then met.
Uh...
At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my... I know I said I didn't...
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I said
Oh,
that's
I
good
see.
enough.
I had accidentally changed that. And I was
Anyway,
like, why is
I
it
said
just
we
showing
get out
up in
this
front of
creepy old
everyone?
place. We found the key we need.
Oh, here we go.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said?
Oh, hey!
I'm talking about the Jupiter key.
Why did I not
found
know
it
about
here.
that?
Whoa.
I hate that I didn't know about that.
Nice catch.
Jeez. I see.
I'm gonna let you hold.
Yeah.
Well, I've got something for you too then.
Actually, let's just... Since this is all the same dialogue,
Here, it's the Saturn key card. We found it in the kitchen.
let's just skip ahead. So this went through door 2. This one is door 1. So now we'll go through door 6. Okay. Because there shouldn't be anything new in the dialogue here.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces. Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number.
Yes.
We need...
Hurry.
I'm still gonna
Yeah,
click
all right.
through.
The first one's Ace request.
Yes, I...
No, next is Sam. Yeah.
No.
Clover wants...
There's...
No.
But
Just give. It's not like
I am not...
barely.
So...
Maybe. Nobody wants.
Oh!
Oh.
Junpei!
June wants...
Yes.
Yes.
So this was every... Ace, 7, Santa,
Ace.
the door.
7. Santa.
Okay, I want to go through.
I'm going through door 6.
I want to go through door 6.
That's a problem. None of these
Fight,
teams will
fight,
be able to
fight,
go through the
fight.
doors they want.
Clover and I chose door 1.
Mm-hmm.
Lotus and I chose door 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's not enough people to open a numbered door, however.
Correct.
The digital routes don't match up either.
We've got similar problems. Junpei and I want to go through door 6. But our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, what are we gonna do now?
So we would need Ace.
What are we going to do?
Boy, oh boy, what are we gonna do?
Why don't Seven and Lotus go through door 1 with me?
Okay, Clove.
What about me?
What
Isn't
about
that
me?
obvious?
Says Ace, the old man.
Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
Keep accident delete. Okay.
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Santa's team. Not
Yes.
Junpei's, Santa's.
Huh. I understand. I'll go through door 6 then. If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind.
Control to swap modes. Okay, thank you.
This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
I figured there was some way to do it, but I didn't know.
Lotus, what do you guys think?
Thank you.
I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
All right then, we're good to go.
Alrighty.
See you later.
Bye, Clove. I love you.
Wait, Clover! Don't move on your own!
No.
Oh, I'll be going too then.
Bye, Lotus. Bye,
Yeah.
Seven. Oh,
Be
all my faves. No, all my favorites are going
We
by
should get
themselves.
going as well. This is E-Deck.
Yes.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Here it is. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then let's get to it.
Hopefully Santa won't hold us at gunpoint this time. If we even get to that point of the game.
Hey, I found it. It's right there.
I wonder
It's
Yes! It stopped!
if the novel's any different.
Whew.
Oh, it
I don't
is.
believe I'll ever get used
Oh,
to
it's
that.
more dialogue if you do the novel screen. That's interesting.
I'm
That's
not
so
sure it's
interesting.
something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Yes.
You got that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
Bring me with you, Santa.
I agree.
I don't care that you had a
All
gun
right,
at us.
Let's go.
Please.
This door looks heavy.
But it's not locked. I'm opening it.
It had a lock on it. Interestingly enough, like a keyhole.
Whoa, what the hell is this?
Legit. What?
This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
Is it an engine room?
Huh. Could be 2 stories, maybe even more.
Okay.
This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
Okay. The stairs without handrails, though. What? That's insane. Yeah, on the original DS, what essentially became Adventure with the standard visual novel style was the top screen. And what... Oh. was on the bottom screen. The 2 modes was the best way they could think to adapt it. Oh, that's cool. I am going to hydrate and stretch. Thank you, because I had started sitting. Ah! Ow! Whew. I started sitting in my chair with my legs up against the table. Goblin style. Talk about an OSHA violation. This place is crazy.
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle?
Kamaboko?
Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as any.
Okay, all
I
the
see
things that
stairs,
Junpei doesn't
so we
know.
may as well head over to them.
All the things that Junpei doesn't know. But he knows what that is? Really?
Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit 1 person.
You're right.
Whoa, you can't even tell the shape when you're this close.
Yeah, Junpei is Japanese, makes sense he'd know Japanese food. True, but he didn't know what a wireless monitor was. He didn't know that that existed. I don't know when this game came out.
Let's check out the other side, too.
This looks to be the steam engine room.
Okay, the engine room,
The
I was
steam
right.
engine room?
Yes, that thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is the boiler. Do you see the 3 round doors near the bottom?
Yeah.
Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives a steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger.
I see.
It doesn't appear to be running right now.
Makes sense.
All right, let's split up.
Oh,
Hey, what's wrong? Are you all right?
June is dead.
Hey, June.
Jumpy.
Quite the face Junpei has.
Oh, you're really warm. Is your fever coming back?
Junpei's big ass hands.
Yes, it probably is. But
Yeah,
fine. Please,
those things are fucking
don't worry
huge.
about me. I just need to rest. And I'll be fine.
Yowie hands.
Okay, here,
does.
sit down. Careful.
Junpei has the yowie hands. Bruh.
Thank you.
Ace, Santa.
His one hand, it was going like around. It was like close to June's like waist. That was bigger than her chest was. I think his hand was longer than like her rib cage.
Yes.
Right. All right, let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon.
Ba-dum, boom, ba-dum. Wham. Seek a way out. 7s are also that large, but it's proportional on him. Yeah. It makes more sense for his hands to be large. He's a large dude. A tunnel. It goes all the way across the ship. I'd say this is probably here to move coal from place to place. It probably comes from over there, and then the belt carries it down the tunnel and out there. Cool lunar. Hi, Snake. So if the conveyor belt was moving, yes, the coal would almost certainly come out here. Also, I noticed that we didn't actually go through door 2. A corner. No. It returns. This pillar goes up towards the ceiling. Okay. Golden gear. Doesn't look like it was always golden like this. Well, then I imagine it was prepared especially for this game. This gear is rusty, but it looks like it's still pretty sturdy. Conveyor belt runs into a sort of a arched tunnel. Okay. This is the huge oven for the boiler. There are 3 open areas in it. Each of them has a gear in it. How is game? Game is good. There are a bunch of wooden boxes over there by the wall. I already looked through those. There's nothing there. There's a pair of wooden boxes here. There's nothing in them. Look, Ace. It's some kind of snowman's secret meeting. Those are just bags full of sand. You use them as a counterweight when you're lifting something with a pulley system. Man, you're too serious. Well, I mean, the last time he made a joke, Junpei made fun of him. It's a silver gear. Do you think it's made of pure silver? No way. Silver is way too soft to use for a gear. It's gotta be steel or iron gear that's been coated with silver. Ugh. Shouldn't have called it a silver gear then. Shouldn't have got your hopes up. Were you thinking you'd haul this thing back? Nah, but I think 7 could probably carry it, don't you? This gear's rusty. Okay. Conveyor belt runs into an arched tunnel. The boxes that we have to use as counterweights, probably. Some sort of pillar on this. Yeah, you're right. Here's the snowman's secret meeting. Number of cloth bags, there's nothing but sand in them. People just casually being like, yeah, 7's got superhuman strength, that's fine. Yeah. I love it. He really is just a big, strong dude. My favorite kind. Given its placement, this must unlock the door to the left. There's a weird indentation on the top of this thing. It looks like Mickey Mouse. You think that means you have to insert something here? Yes, I would imagine so. Okay. Thick iron door. I think this is... Yes. It looks like the exit. Looks like this door slides up into the ceiling. Oh, true. It has the grating on it. Okay. Oh, was there anything here to look at? Oh man, Junpei, I can't believe I missed something so important. What's so important? Look at those stairs. Look at them carefully. The gap. That height. That angle. It's perfect. Perfect? Perfect for what? Whatever, just bring Clover here right now. Tell her she needs to walk up and down these stairs. Oh my god, Santa. Santa, are you implying what I think you are? Huh? Clover's not here. What the hell is he talking about? Santa's a little weirdo. Santa! Number of wooden boxes piled at the bottom of these stairs. They're all empty. The fact that he, like, calculated that in his head, too? Like, jeez, dude. Good lord. She's a teenager. I don't know how old Santa is given, but, like, good lord. Oop. I clicked on a random hole and it let me in. Man, this thing is huge. I guess a ship this big needs something like that to power it. True, but I doubt a single boiler of this size could actually move a ship like this at any reasonable speed. Doesn't believe in luck, but hates luck. Also a pervert. Also has a gun. Yeah. You need at least 4 of these. Huh. I guess you know a lot about boats, huh? Well, not really. It's just common sense, you know? Sure. A huge bronze gear. Has to be important. Conveyor belts, yeah, got on bronze gear, rusty. There are a number of these little windows along the side of this thing. I think you're supposed to put coal through these, but they're welded shut. I don't think we can get these open. Yeah, in a different timeline, bro has a gun. Stairs stretching the catwalk to the boiler. Okay. There's the golden one. Okay, so we can click on each of these. Silver gear. Santa's 24, if I recall, which with Clover's 18 puts him slightly outside the half plus 7 rule of thumb. Yeah, he's a little, it's a little much. Okay. This slider's down. I guess Ace feels like giving it a try. Nothing. It won't move at all. Okay. Slider's locked in place, it won't move. This one's down. Santa gives this one a shot. Nothing. This thing won't budge. Slider's down. Let's see if I can get this thing to go anywhere. Man, no dice. This thing isn't going anywhere. These two columns are different from the others. These lights are red. Yeah. Most of them are yellow except for the two on the right. Okay. Which means we'll need to get this one to go down. 3 sliders on the left are down, but this one's up. There are a number of lines engraved in these. I suspect we are meant to do something rather specific with them. Junpei, why don't you move that slider down? Well, there's no harm in trying, I suppose. Nothing. Nothing happened. Maybe it needs to be prepared somehow. You're saying if we did something somewhere else, it'd respond somehow? Yes, I suppose that's one way of putting it. If we do something, something will happen eventually. We aren't gonna go anywhere with the piled boxes here. The hell's in these things anyway? They're way too heavy to move. Maybe it's just a bunch of coal. Hey Junpei, where are you going? The only thing in there is a closed numbered door. Kinda pointless to go back, huh? Yeah, it sure is. To be fair, how would I know? There are several catwalks spidering across the walls of the room. Okay. One of the doors on the furnace. There's an A on it. There's a circular wheel in the center of the door. Alright, let's give that sucker a twist. Well, it's noisy, but it opens. And it's totally pitch black in there. We should, go in here. Alright. Let's go. Who did we bring with us? Oh yeah, June. This looks like the door we just went into. Where are we? We must be on the other side, yes? Which would put us directly above the conveyor belt. At any rate, we should keep moving. There's a great deal we've yet to investigate. Or no, did I just... Where the hell? Okay, okay. Furnace. Furnace. Now we're on the other side, right? Okay. More heavy boxes. Can't get through. The catwalk. Scaffolding. C door. Well, anyway. Looks like that's the pipe. Looks like the bottom connects to the conveyor belt housing. Then coal must come out of this pipe onto the conveyor belt. In other words, there must be a great deal of coal in that pipe. Okay. There are a number of boxes on the catwalk. I don't think we can go over there. So if we go through this door, we're on the other side of the catwalk. The fact that June's right here in this room, and Santa wanted to perv over Clover is pretty funny. Because June is sick, because it's obvious June pays into her, some secret third reason, who knows. Maybe he's got a weird... I was gonna say a type. That's a hand-operated winch. It's a simple machine used to lift things up and down. You simply turn the wheel to pull up the rope. Junpei, why don't you turn the wheel? The wheel? I tried to click on the wheel, but I missed. Alright, let's give this wheel a spin. What? That's weird. I don't feel any resistance. Yeah. Ah, shit. Oh, it just came straight off. It's a wheel that seems to be part of the winch. There's some pegs on the back that look like they go into something else. Okay. Good job, genius. You broke it. I didn't break it. It broke all by itself. Unoperated winch. See if I can get it back on. A couple of posts on the back that look like they fit into holes in the winch. Damn, no good. These little shafts are too small for this big hole. It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. If that's the case, then the wheel wasn't originally part of the winch. Then that means... I love that saying, throwing a hot dog down a hallway. I have never heard that before, but when I started hearing it, it just showed up everywhere, and I don't fully understand it. I don't know why, it doesn't really mean anything to me, but I love it so much. It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Okay. Okay, let's skedaddle through here. Also, I think the only reason... What is Junpei... or what is June wearing? I don't remember. Because I know Clover's wearing like a skirt, which is why he was being a creep. No wheel. Oh yeah, I've got the wheel I pulled off from the other winch, don't I? See if this fits. Sweet, it's a perfect fit. Look like they were made for each other. Not shaky at all. Good, I should be able to turn this now. Good work, Junpei. We should be able to haul up the wooden box now. You see, the wooden box. It's under the catwalk. Can you see it? It's hanging from the rope on the winch, isn't it? Looks like there's some sort of device in the box. I'm not sure what it is. At any rate, you might as well turn that wheel now. I'm counting on you. Why are these other two men counting on me so hard? Alright, I'll turn the wheel. Huh? What's this? What happened? This wheel only turns to the left. It only turns to the left. That means we can't reel up that rope. Yeah. Can only let the rope down. Interesting. I don't think that will be a problem. We will simply need to go downstairs after letting the wooden box down. I'll be counting on you, Junpei. Sure thing, no sweat. Okay.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
June's down over by there.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Well, of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
What could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
Illness, perhaps? I mean, I don't know what else.
It's gotta be exhaustion. She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
True.
So you're saying we're abnormal?
We're abnormal.
Yeah.
All 7
Just
of us.
running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual. How the hell could you call that normal? We're just guinea pigs.
A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat?
No, he said guinea pig.
You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment?
It's fine. The one guy blew up. Super normal. True.
Is that what you're saying?
So normal.
Dunno. But it does seem like a possibility, you know?
You know, I think blowing up in this situation might be even more normal than
speaking
whatever
of
June's
experiments, there was this experiment some scientists did with rats.
Yes, they often do.
First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it.
Okay.
The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it.
Wow. Rude ass.
So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation? Which exit would the rat choose?
Electrocution? Electrocution?
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified,
So the rat gets shocked to hell.
which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
Yeah. Make it relevant,
You're right.
Santa.
It isn't very interesting. Yet. See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over. using hundreds of different rats over several generations.
Is this going to be another thing where it's like they learned
This produced
through
some
psychic
surprising results.
connection?
With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B. But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results.
Of course. Psychic rats.
No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one.
Psychic rat connection.
These rats weren't related to the others.
The
and
rats
had never
didn't
even come
deserve
in
this.
contact with them.
That's
And yet,
so real.
they all easily found their way to exit A as though they already knew.
I feel
What
like one of the
did
rats.
it mean?
One of the first
Are you
rats.
suggesting something like telepathy? They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
How the hell would I know?
Though? Fuck off,
I'm not
Santa.
any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that.
Real?
But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it.
Hum.
Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out.
Yeah, and we also left June just down there by herself for a
And
couple
we
minutes.
gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
I would love to see these sources, honestly.
Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you.
Not like there's a time limit, Santa.
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Why not?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know?
I mean, why would the rats want to escape if there wasn't a
If they
reason?
needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something.
No, because then
I mean,
they hated
Do
rats.
they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
The rats
You
need
know,
some
the
reason.
word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge.
Okay.
You ever think about that?
No, Santa.
Huh? Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
What? Okay.
Inspiration?
Yeah.
Sounds like a load.
Think about it.
Come
when the
out?
chips are down,
Gay
either you
rats?
crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
The inspiration to become gay rats. To be a gay rat, honestly.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Oh.
I mean, I get what he's saying, and I was saying something similar. They need a reason to want to escape from the box. Like, bait won't do that, because you're just saying, hey, look, food. If you come over here. Okay. Was there anything through door B? Board D? Oh, no, it was just the winch. Okay. Back through door A. The doors. There's a C on it. Okay, let's go down. What do we have? Oh, right, we can box. We can box now. Right? Wait, what did we lower? I don't know what we did. I actually don't know what we achieved. Okay, it's right here. Let's see what's inside. Oh, the control panel for something. I like that that's actually what the text is. Some kind of machine. Maybe a control panel? Okay. Cool. Where does it go? Okay. There's nothing up here. Nothing happens. Control panel. Okay. I can't imagine it goes here because it's very specifically shaped. Huge gear. Okay. Huh. I actually don't know where it could go. There's nothing in these. And I don't think I've seen anything that needed a control panel. Oh, oops. Catwalk? If by catwalk you mean narrow strip of metal. Junpei, are you brave enough to cross that? If you were to fall, you do realize that broken bones would be the least of your problems. Ace, I said nothing about wanting to cross that catwalk, bro. Okay. I don't think there's anything over here that we could use this for. No wheel, okay. Pile boxes, great metals. Directly above the conveyor belt. Winch. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for. I didn't see anything that needed it. It's got a big button on it. Some kind of control panel, 3 terminals on the back. Interesting, it has 3 terminals, yeah. Oop, I wanted to... Let me turn around. Where am I going? I'm so lost and confused and scared. All the way across the ship. Conveyor belt for conveying, you might say. Boxes, nothing in them. Here. Okay. Locked in place, won't move. This does nothing. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is where you put coal in the furnace. That's right. I had to look at it earlier, but it's rusted shut, I'm afraid. Perhaps you should check the other side. Okay. Let's do that. I believe this opening is for fueling the furnace. If we were to put some coal in here and ignite it, then the steam engine might start working. It's certainly possible. Okay. Conveyor belt comes out to an arch-shaped tunnel. I tried clicking on this earlier, but it didn't tell me anything. Maybe this hole is where the control panel goes. There's only one way to find out. In you go. Dude, you did it. Everything looks alright. Okay, but what do we do now? Why don't you press the button next to it? The orange one? Yes. Alright, I'll do that. Pushing. Sweet! All sorts of lights are lighting up on this thing. Oh! Yes, I think I just heard something turn on. Oh? What's that? What happened? Junpei, look! Conveyor belt's moving. Conveyor belt? Some things are finicky with the hitboxes. Click the bit that counted for the whole tunnel rather than the door. Yeah. Excuse me. I guess it's done moving now. Still a bunch of coal in the belt, though. Looks like a bunch of it got dumped off the end of the belt into that wooden box where we found the control panel. Coal. Coal, huh? Since the belt started moving, it's transported quite a bit of coal. It all drops off the end of the belt on the right, collecting the wooden box. Box filled with the coal! And now I have the coal. To box. To be boxes. There's a hole that'll let us put coal in there. Set it on fire. Let's do it. Something about that really, I like that sound. Alright, that's the last of it. No coal left in the wooden box. And nothing. Great. I guess I should have expected that. Why would just throwing coal into a cold furnace do anything? Ah well, a man can dream. Junpei, explain it to me again. You're planning to stoke the furnace with coal, which will heat the water stored up in there and make steam, which will then drive something in. Am I correct? In other words, you want to generate enough pressure with the steam to power the turbine. And drive the steam engine, right? Yeah, I guess that's the gist of it. I totally didn't just want to put coal in the furnace. In that case, this isn't enough coal. This furnace is enormous. We're gonna need a whole hell of a lot more coal than this. Very well then, if the three of us work together, then we should be able to fill it much faster. I want to help too. Man, I totally didn't even see her walk up. I was chilling with my boys. Are you feeling up to that? Yes. Alright. Yeah, right. You look like you're one stiff breeze away from falling over, June. I think you'd better rest some more, alright? But no arguing. You need your rest. Just stay there. We'll handle this. Okay. I understand. Alright, time for some manly work. Let's get this coal into those furnaces. Yay! More of that sound. I like it. It reminds me of this Thomas the Tank Engine game me and my cousin used to play on my grandma's old computer. Man, this is a lot of work. Alright, I think this should be sufficient. Alright, now we just gotta light it. Junpei, hand me your matches. What makes you think I have matches? I see. And how are we gonna light it? Perhaps there's a device nearby that will allow us to remotely ignite the coal. Let's take a look, shall we? Some sort of ignition device, huh? I don't know what that could be. Just a bunch of sand here. Oh, is it this? It is! It's lit up now. Is this... I think it might be. It probably is. I think this is how we might ignite the furnace. That means that if we move that thing down... Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Hey Junpei, Ace, look at this. There's big gears turning the boiler here. There they are. Oh. Well, there we go. The gears. They're spinning. What the hell are you guys waiting for? Let's start looking. Mine? Yoink? It looks like it's the same on both sides. Okay. Let's get these Mickey Mouse, gears. Looks like it's a Carlet model of, hey, are you alright? Yes, I'm, fine. And now she can't stand. See, I told you. Now go get some rest, alright? Yes, I'm sorry. Alright. Interesting. Silver gear. Nothing in there anymore. Because I yoinked it. Okay. So the thing unlocks a door, pressions 3 circles. Maybe if we put those 3 discs we found into this thing. There's only one way to find out. Let's stick him in. Huh? That's odd. Nothing's happening. Maybe you're, I don't know, putting them in the wrong places? Perhaps you have them facing the wrong directions. I mean, I can tell that he has them in the wrong spots. Perhaps you should rotate the discs and make some of the lines connect to one another. Well, no harm in trying. Instructions for operation. When the disc is clicked, it will rotate a certain amount. When the white arrows click, the discs are switched. They're switched, the angles for the discs are reset. Okay. So now I have them all in the right spots. Boop. This one's probably one of the easiest puzzles. Red lines on the discs. I think maybe I can make a star polygon with these. That was so easy. Okay. You found it! I found the exit.
Yes! The door's open!
Yippee!
Alright, Junpei. Why don't you go get June now? Santa and I will keep an eye on the store.
Why do we need to do that?
Hold on, I just want to check. Okay, so yeah, there are 2 endings off of this one, and then there's one more ending off of that, plus I need to come back and revisit that ending.
Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We could just open it again.
Well, I suppose that's true. Shall all 3 of us go and collect June then?
Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it.
Of course.
So are you only interested in being contrary?
Yes.
All right, I'll go get June. I'll be right back.
Oh, Jumpy!
Hi, June.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worry.
Okay, that actually sounded really sweet, though. Junpei did really good on that line. That one sounded so cute. Are you okay?
Let me check. Good. You're feeling a lot better. Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, you're such a warrior, Jumpy.
Warrior?
Oops, I mean, warrior.
All right, let's go.
Go where?
Oh, right, I didn't tell you. We got the exit open, so...
Great! Let's go!
June has been really useless during some of these puzzles.
Oh, it's...
Santa? What are you looking at?
It's a photo. It's my sister.
Oh.
Sister? Santa, you've got a sister?
Yeah. Kid was cute as a button.
She was only about an inch tall then?
June, shush.
Oh, sorry. I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Probably more like a half inch.
June. Shush. Shut up, girly.
Sorry.
Why are you looking at it?
I was her Santa Claus.
Wait, what?
We didn't have parents. They bought it in an accident when we were still kids.
They bought it.
So I had to be like her dad. And that meant that I bought her Christmas presents every year. On Christmas Eve, I'd leave the present next to her pillow. And the next morning, she'd come running into my room with this big smile.
Morphogenetic sorrow.
Look, Santa left me a present. He got me that doll I really wanted.
Aw, I love Santa.
I'm so glad he got my letter. She was always so excited. I was the one who told her to write those letters.
Aww.
I'd say, write down something you want and mail it to Santa. The address I gave her was somewhere in Northern Europe that doesn't exist. Anyway, she'd write the letter and stamp it and send it out. And then a few days later, it'd show up back in her mailbox marked address unknown. I'd open the letters before she figured out they'd been sent back.
Oh.
Once I had the letter, I'd go around to a couple stores with some money I'd saved up over the year and buy her the stuff she'd asked for.
Oh, it's so cute.
It took a lot of saving, but I managed to buy her presents every year.
He's talking like it's in past tense, by the way, about his sister.
But one year, her letter was different. She didn't write a list of toys she wanted or anything like that. Instead, it said, I don't want any presents this year.
Huh.
Instead, I want you to make my wish come true. My wish is that we'll be happy like this for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
That was it. Nothing else.
I like Santa.
But I couldn't make that wish come true.
He's kind of weird. I like him.
Some Santa I am.
What happened?
She died.
Oh.
She was killed 9 years ago.
Oh.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Hello?
Huh?
Sir.
Hey, what are you two doing?
Stop.
Let's get moving, come on.
Let's go.
Good sir.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, you're finally back.
You can't just... Ace, how did you not hear that? Just casually trauma dumps his backstory, then walks away like he didn't say anything. Yeah. Oh, my poor boy. I don't even care that he holds us at gunpoint at one point. It's fine. I'm okay with that.
Sorry we took so long. Let's go.
As someone with an older brother, ouch my heartstrings. Okay.
Huh. Is this a warehouse?
Would seem to be.
No, I believe this is the cargo room. This must be where they store all of this vessel's freight.
There are wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going.
Should. Okay. Seek a way out. Let's. My poor boy Santa. I really like all these characters. There are a bunch of bags here. I wonder what's in them. Oh. Huh. Hey Santa, this is you. Card with Santa's face printed on it. What's that? It's a card. It has a headshot on it. A headshot? Yeah, I'm not really sure what purpose this could possibly serve. These crates are quite large. They seem to be tied to one another with sturdy straps. Yeah. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Cargo. Keep it from moving around. Another one? Hey, this is the 9th dude. Card with the 9th man's face printed on it. These crates are a little smaller than the others. Looks like they're the children of the other crates. Junpei, that sounds like some sort of fairy tale. Really? I don't know, man. You ever think about how crates would reproduce? Sometimes. Doesn't sound like a fairy tale to me. Anyways. Box. There's nothing inside. Okay, let's move forward. Tiny box. There are 3 crates here, stacked up like stairs. If we climb up there, I think we can get over the fence. Junpei, do you think you could go take a look at that? Sorry, but no thanks. Why? I've, got a bad feeling about it. Pussy. Okay, fine. I'll go. Please be careful, Santa. Yeah, but just in case. Wait, what's he going to do with that screw? I don't see what throwing a screw to fences. Oh, to see if it's electrified? Holy shit. This? Oh man. There's electricity running through that fence. Looks like it. And we can't get to the other side. Well, we could jump off those crates, but we wouldn't be able to get back. Okay. What are you saying, Jumpy? There's a huge electrical field flowing through that fence. You do that, you won't be able to get back. We can move some of the crates over there. Are you even sure you can move them? What if they weigh too much? Then what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, hadn't thought of that. Of course not, of course you hadn't. I wonder what's inside all these crates. Jumpy, look at that crate over there. There's something on it, isn't there? Yeah, looks like a coffin. A coffin? Yeah, seems kind of weird to find a coffin here, right? It's as if it's telling us to search here. Okay. Oop, didn't mean to look at that. Okay. Nothing there. Let's look around. It's locked. We need the key. All the boxes have numbers on them. Do they? Oh! Ace bent down and picked up something that had been sitting next to the box. Junpei, took a look at this. Cards. Another... So Lotus. So we have 9, 8, and 3. Does that mean we need to collect the cards we don't have? Yeah, for sure. Okay. Hey, there's 7. He looks a little different, actually. I think it's in his eyes. Or maybe it's his neck and something with his head shape. Doesn't look the same. We've searched all the boxes. There's nothing in them. Aha! Here's me and also June. Yep, of course we're in the same box. Of course. There's some sort of liquid in these barrels. I'm not sure what it is, however. Okay. This door leads to where we came from. I don't know what's in these barrels. Judging by their weight, perhaps a liquid of some sort. Okay. There's Snake. And here's Clover, so we need one more. And there's Ace. Why is he in a box? Look at that hairstyle! He looks like a macaw. His hairstyle's different. These arts are different. That was basically the same. Lotus is basically the same. 7's different, I know for a fact. She's a little different. Snake is basically the same. Sansa too. Clover's got a different expression. Ace has a different hairstyle. These stairs, they go up 3 stories. What are you waiting for, Junpei? Whatever, I'm going. This is the only door here, except for the one we just came in through. And this is the exit. No shit, Sherlock. Of course it's locked. Is it an electronic lock? No, just a keyhole, right under the doorknob. So to open this door, we've got to find the key that fits the keyhole. Yeah. Got all the cards. There's a metal panel over the outside of the window. On the outside. This little thing. 9. There's several lights here with numbers from 1 to 9. Only the light with a 9 on it's lit. Well, there are 6 holes here. They look like jacks for the headphone cable. Jacks, huh? Maybe if we put something in them. Yeah, something might happen. Looks like it's covering something. Looks like some kind of little shutter. Maybe it'll open up if we do something. It's gonna come out of it if it does open. Yeah, I'd like to know that. Monitor's off. Got a green switch here and a red one. Some kind of lever. None of them seem to do anything though. Maybe the power's off. Yeah, maybe. There's a single green light on the bottom though. That means something. Okay. For now, back down. And we have all the headshots.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Weird fact, Snake differs between the inventory model and the spread CG. In the inventory model, his eyes are closed as normal, but in the CG, they're all open for some reason. Weird.
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers. Then you pop the corresponding card in the right box.
I wonder if he consciously or subconsciously keeps his eyes closed.
So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2, and so on.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it?
What is it? Hey!
Did he just
June,
pass the...
are you okay?
Oh no, it was June. I was like, did
sorry,
Ace
I
just
gotta go
pass
check
the
on her.
fuck out?
You finished the box thing, alright? Just put the cards in the boxes.
Yeah, Ace, make yourself useful, man.
I'm counting on you. Are you alright? What happened? Can you stand?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fine. I just tripped.
Don't give me that. Now is not the time.
But it's true. I tripped over a box.
The tiny one?
Just let me see for a sec.
Huh.
You're still warm.
Oh god, the way she said that. Okay.
I saw her fall. I think she really did just trip on something, you know? Still, to fall down like that? I think she's probably still a little messed up.
Messed up.
Alright, well, let's just get out of here as fast as we can so we can get you to a hospital.
Her blush, as in telling her we'll get her to a hospital.
Oh, I don't think it's anything that serious. I just need a little medicine and some sleep, and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Medicine. Medicine, huh? Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I'll bet Ace could swing that for you easy.
How come? Who's Ace?
Ace? Why?
Huh? Don't you know? He's the president of a pharmaceutical company. Cradle Pharmaceuticals is the name, I think.
I was about to say, is this related to that pharmacy that Lotus was looking into?
Their flagship product is an anesthetic drug called Soparil.
Soparil. Soparil. I've heard of that before somewhere.
Soparil. It's an anesthetic that's a gas at room temperature. A lot like how nitrous oxide is.
Where's this CG from?
It takes only a few seconds to spread, and even a small amount is very effective. A bunch of countries quickly accepted it for widespread use within their police and military forces. It was an effective crowd suppressant and room clearer.
Huh.
It was practical, ethical, and the humane nature of it made it the ideal drug. It's been around for about 6 years. They developed it from the extracts of several different roots. It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders. Demand for Soparil skyrocketed, and of course that meant Cradle Pharmaceuticals' stock did too.
Why do you know all of this?
I heard it from the old man himself.
From Ace? When?
by the number 4 door at the central stairway when we were searching the second-class room.
Okay.
Remember how Snake, 7, and you went to door 5?
Yeah.
It was back then. I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company.
Yeah, not like people need to train to be able to effectively administer an anesthesia. It's totally fine to just dose everyone indiscriminately without thinking about their weights or individual tolerances. Real. It clears a room real quick.
We just started talking, and I guess it just came up, you know?
Huh.
Are you worried about something?
Yes.
No, nothing.
Could Ace be 0? Well, he's probably not 0, but he's related somehow.
He doing? June, don't push yourself, all right?
Yes.
Santa, could you take care of her?
Is this gonna be that Ace
I'll go
has
check on
face
Ace.
blindness?
Looks like he's having trouble.
So he doesn't actually know who's who?
Sure.
Because Lotus brought it up earlier.
What are you doing? What happened?
Nothing. My vision has gotten rather blurry, I think, because of fatigue. I can't see very well at the moment.
Mr. Man?
What can't you see well?
These pictures.
Of their faces.
I don't care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia.
Huh?
Growing old is a difficult thing.
Presbyopia?
At any rate, I'll leave the rest to you. I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't mind, I'd like to rest for a bit.
Oh, right. The Sopropol is what he used to knock himself out earlier. That's where that CG came from. Okay, I remember now.
How could simply looking at cards have tired him out?
I think he just doesn't recognize faces.
But if it wasn't, what had made him so uncomfortable?
Maybe the 9th man? Nearsightedness from the elasticity of the eye. Yeah, see, I knew it was gonna come back up. From the elasticity of the eye lowering as you age. Old person eye. Ah, I see.
Well,
I knew this was gonna come back up.
It means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
Maybe he's got prosopagnosia?
Yeah, maybe he's face blind, bro.
Huh. Well, he looks depressed enough to have it.
Junpei, what does that mean?
Oh well. Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle.
I mean, is there a puzzle here?
Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2. I just need to do the same for the rest. And finally, the 9th man's card into box 9.
It's not even a puzzle we get to do.
Yeah! Oh, they opened!
He was so
What the-
excited. Junpei really hears of a disorder one time and immediately starts diagnosing anyone who kind of sort of fits the description. Yeah.
9 pins? I guess I'll take them with me.
That's for the thing upstairs. Okay. So let's go back up the steps then. Oh, not that. There are 6 holes here. And it looks like the pins I just found would be a perfect fit for them. The ones you found in the 9 boxes, right? Well, why don't you try it? Alright, let's see what happens. I think 2, 4, and 6 should go here on the top part, and 3, 5, and 7 on the bottom. Well, some of them lit up. Yeah, 3 and 6. Wonder if there's some kind of rule that determines which lights go on. Well, I put the 2, 4, and 6 on the top part, 3, 5, 7 on the bottom. I think maybe it's the digital root? Digital root? 2 plus 4 plus 6 is 12. Digital root of 12 is 3. Therefore, light 3 turns on. 3 plus 5 plus 7 is 15. Digital root of 15, 6. Therefore, light 6 turns on. Makes sense, right? I see. The lights that match the digital root of the pins inserted on the top and lower parts will light up. So that's how it works. Well, there's one other thing I'd like to check. If he wants to try, he's certainly welcome to. So, he'd put the 1, 2, 3 on the top, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. Oh. They turned off. 6 plus 7 plus 8 is 21. Digital root of 21 is 3, therefore light 3 turns off. 1 plus 3 plus 2 is 6, digital root of 6 is 6, therefore light 6 turns off. Oh, I get it now. So digital root for the pins you insert is the same as the number of lights that are lit. Those lights turn off. Yeah, looks like that's the trick. Alright, now we know how it works. You want to give it a try? Wait, you mean you know what we're supposed to do with these lights? Well, no, but I figure we can try and see if we can turn them all on, you know? Figure something's gotta happen if we can manage that. Turn on the lights, huh? Okay. Let's make sure we know how this all works. Pick one of the 6 holes. Pick one of the pins. Keep it up until they're all filled. Once they're filled, you get the digital root. However, if one responds to a light's already on, the light will turn off. Goes to go on all the lights. Okay. So let's just start with, like, turning these lights back on at least. It didn't come on. Hello? I'm just doing random ones to see if anything comes on at all. There we go. Okay. So now we need 1, so I can do 9, 8, 1. And that should be 1. And then 6 plus 5 would be 11, which would be 2 square root, and then 5. Okay. Oh no, okay, so this one was 9. I did this wrong. Let's get 9 back on, at least. So what would 1 be? Let's think. 4 plus 5 would be 9. And then 1 would make it 10, which would get us 1. So I can't do that one right now. Let's do 2 then. Okay. Now we can do this one. This would be so much easier on the DS. Like, thinking about the stylus be so much easier. Now we have either 4, 7, or 8. 7 plus 8 is 15, which would be 6. So then 6. 6 plus what? 6 plus, or no, yeah, 6 plus 6 would be 12, which would be 3. 6 plus 9 would be 5, which would turn into 6 again. 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus 6 would be... I literally did the same math earlier. Plus 6 would be, 11, 2. Five plus 7 would be 12. So that'd be 3. So let's do this one. Okay. And now we need 7 and 8. 1 plus 2 plus So that's 3. Plus 4 would be 7. And then to get 8, 3 and 5 would be 10. No, that'd be 8. That'd be 7. Actually, hold on. Let's see. So 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 7, that would be... what, 13? No, 15. Which would be 6. Okay. That would turn into 7. So this would be 9? Or 8? 8 plus 9 is 17. So that would be 8. Hopefully this is right. There we go. F. All the lights are on and the shutters opened up. Hey, does that mean? Yeah, we gotta do it again. Man, and I thought I was doing so well. F. Okay, so we've got 9 holes. There's an F up above them. I don't know what the F means, but I do know one thing. What's that? This time there are 9 holes. So we need to insert 9 pins. Man, that's boring. Well, why don't you just try it, alright? F. Yeah. As soon as we open one, it's just F. I mean, I have an idea of what I need to do. Yeah, nothing. So let's see. I think it relates to hexadecimal. I don't know. Did we even get anything hexadecimal? Hexadecimal? I don't think so, actually. No, okay. Oh yeah, 15. Here we go. The hexadecimal. 15. Let's give it one more shot. Okay, so 15. So what? I have to do the F in the 15? That what? In that case, I have no idea. Maybe each level needs to be 15? So I can do like... and then 2, 8... Oh no, because it needs to be 15. Like this. I'm guessing. I'm not even like doing the math in my head. I'm probably wrong though. 1, 9, 15. 3, 8. That's 4, 8 is 12, so that's 15. 2 plus 6 is 8. Plus 7 is 15. So they're all 15, which I did also off the back of my head, mind you. But I don't know... I got them all to 15! Let's give him one more shot. I don't know... I mean, it's probably also in the shape of the F, maybe? Or maybe it's this direction? I can't imagine so. No. So 15, and then I imagine it has to be in the F shape. Let's start guessing. So this is 6. So 6 and then 4 would be 10. No. I'd need one more number here if I wanted to make an F shape. Huh. Oh. Oh, wait. Maybe it has to be 15 in every direction. I don't know if I'd be able to do that, though. Would I? This requires a whole level of thinking that I'm not ready for. Well, let's do it at least one direction so we know. So this is a diagonal 15. F 9 and 4 is 13, so 2 down here. 2 and 5 is 7 plus 8. That would be 15. 8 plus 9 is already too much. I don't know. 4 and 5 is 7. No, okay. 4 and 5 is 7. But 8 and 9 is too much already. So I don't know. That would be 13. I have no clue what I'm doing. Like, I have a vague idea. Needs to add up. All 3 of them. Yeah, that's what I was doing, but... Say that again for me. Every line of 3 pins needs to add up to 15. And I assume that means every line, which means diagonals too. And I have to use every number. So maybe 9 should be on a bottom row. Horizontal, vertical, and diagonal. Damn, this game is too complicated. Bro, I don't know, I think I'm on the right track, which makes me frustrated. So 5 and 6 would be, what, 11? So plus 4 would be 15 there. 6 plus 1, a 7. So 8 up here. 8 and 4 would be 10. So I would need 5 here. Or no, 8 and 4 is 13. 3 and 5... Yeah, 12, actually. 12 there. 3 and 5 is 7... No, it's 8. So 7 here, and then 2 on the bottom. There we go. Okay. All pins inserted, all lights lit. We did it. Power's on now. It looks like there's an electricity going to the monitor on top now. Alright, let's see if we can activate the device on the top. Good lord. Green button, a red button, and a lever. Wonder what these do. I think this might help. What the hell is this? Where did you find this? What's that? Where'd you find it? Found it when you were messing around with the pinholes. Looks like instructions for this thing. According to what it says here, this thing's a remote controller for that. I want to hydrate. Ah. Good water after a... Ah. Ow. That was a big stretch. Good water. That? Yeah, that. What's he point? Oh. The machine over there. Apparently it's called the Pushmaster 5000. Are you serious? Whatever. So what are we supposed to do with the Pushmaster 5000? See that coffin on top of the crates? Yeah. Don't you want to know what the deal is with it? I do. You want to check it out? Yeah. Alright, how do you think we're gonna get over there? With a box pushing puzzle. Well, there are some crates on the right side of the fence that someone piled up like stairs. Maybe if we make a path to the coffin from there. How do we do that? Line up the crates, I guess. Yeah, that sounds about right. I guess this is just another of Zero's puzzles. Yeah. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Oh, looks like the Pushmaster 5000 runs off a battery. So to keep it from using up its energy too fast, it's been programmed so that it'll only start moving once its path has been completely programmed in. Alright, keep that in mind. New material. Actually, let's look at that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Move it in 4 directions, cannot move diagonally. If its move counter exceeds the battery life, it will reset. Cannot lift heavy boxes. Okay. Reset, re-input. Okay. Let's go. Allows me to quick command. Shows a top-down view where we can move it. Alright, let's give this a try. Sure thing. Keep in mind that there's a limit on the battery, alright? Battery dies after 50 moves. At least that's what it says in the manual. 50, huh? Also, keep in mind that the Pushmaster 5000 can't move the heavy metal crates, okay? Got it. Yep, I already looked. Okay. Did I already screw up? Yes, I did. Hold on. Okay. I need all 4 to get over there. Wait, no. Reset. Hold on, I screwed up. I have an idea, though, of how I'm doing it. I think I screwed up. Hold on. Nope. No, okay. I do have a thing going. I think I know. I just shouldn't move this box prematurely. I moved a box wrongly. But I can deal with it. I'll cope. Let's hope I have enough moves. Oh, but I can't move it there. Okay. So I need a box to go here pretty early in. I was already wrong. So I'm gonna move this one here. Shit. I had it going though. I think I had it the right idea. But then I don't have enough moves. Okay. So much math in this game. I think this is a reset. Just notice they give you 50 moves. Yeah, and somehow it's still not enough. Okay, so I do need to get a box in this spot early. Because I can't push it from this side. These scientists were definitely onto something. Or on something. Why not both? Oh, it could be both. I don't know why I did that. That's a reset. Okay. Okay, I made too many unnecessary moves, but I think I'm onto something. Oops. Here we go. Yeah! Okay, I'm done putting in the program. What do I do next? Just be quiet and watch. See? It's moving already. Awesome! The Pushmaster 5000 did just what I told it to, and lined up all the crates. Great, now we can reach the coffin. We just need to climb those crates over by the fence. Cool. Okay. Now we're at the coffin.
Mummy!
Mummy!
Just kidding.
Really?
No all eyes
Whatever.
here.
Just open it.
Okay, okay.
A small key.
The gun!
A gun?
It's my gun now, Santa. You
Yeah,
can't have it.
revolver.
It looks pretty old.
I wonder if this is a replica.
This thing is... Are these real bullets?
We know it's a real gun.
Oh, if this is real... Oh.
You're not gonna take it?
I am.
Of course not. All something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble.
I want the gun, Junpei.
It's a powerful weapon that gives one person a huge advantage.
Yes, Santa.
Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already.
I want the gun. Give me the gun, Junpei.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Take the bullets out. Take the gun.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen. In other words, maybe he put it here to make us fight each other.
Hmm.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got that figured out. But you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you?
No, I'm not gonna leave the key. Absolutely not.
Of course not. We'll take that with us.
A rusty key. It's coffin shaped. Okay, nothing else there. Revolver, what was that thing for? Jumpy. I know, I'll be there in just a minute. Gate must be where they move cargo in and out. Right now it's shut tight with a metal plate. A fence. There's a coffin sign on the crate. Anything else here? Thin pipe. Nope. So this must be the door for the exit. This door leads to the steam engine room. Oh right, that's where we came in. Okay. Upstairs. Let's put this key in here and... Yes! Sounds like that thing did it. Yay! Looks like it's open, Jumpy. I see. This key should open this door. Hey, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Indeed, let us go. Yes, it's opening. Yippee! We found it.
A long hallway, huh?
Let's check it out.
Yes. Very long hallway.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
The
other
autoplay
words, we
has
made a loop.
really
We're back
weird
where we started.
pauses. Like really long pauses between dialogues.
We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah. It works.
I think so.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
Cool.
What do we do? Should we return to C deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
Mm.
I agree. Let's go.
And this is where we find the 9 doors, I think.
Looks like it ends here.
Only one door.
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
All right, let's open it.
Yep, here they are.
The 9 door.
The 2 9 doors.
Of course it wouldn't be that easy. Vacant. Huh. We finally found it.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Look! Behind you!
What? A 9 door. There's another one. Why? It's 9, no matter how you look at it. The red is there too. So this is a real one?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it. Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
Yeah, plus, like, if we were to be able to get all of us through this game, which, I don't know Zero's moral values, but, like, I think if we had all 9 of us, we would all be able to go through these doors. So we would all be able to survive the game. There didn't have to be casualties. The 9th man was just an idiot.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only one. After all, why would there be more than one?
Oh, man. We fell for it. There are 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind.
Exactly what I'm saying. Junpei's on the same brainwave.
Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. 1 through 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9.
Mm-hmm.
Take 1278 and 34569 for example. The digital root for both teams would be 9.
Yep.
Or 2349 and 15678. The digital root is still 9.
I think that's something that I figured out at the start of the game. That, like, depending on what groups we split into, we could have made it through the 9 door.
There are a bunch of combinations that work and they all end up the same way. If one team has the digital root of 9, so would the other one. What does that mean?
It means
The
we didn't have
answer's
to
simple.
die. No one had to die.
From the very beginning, the Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people.
Yes.
That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only one 9 door. But anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they'd reach this very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was.
Mm-hmm.
There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other.
Yep.
This game was designed for that purpose. This Nonary game.
This
We were all
Nonary
arguing
game.
and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
Huh.
Oh, right.
Sorry, Junpei's
Hey,
having a panic
keep it
attack
together,
right now,
man.
bro.
Sorry.
Jeez. So what do we do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Mm-hmm.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6.
Mm-hmm.
The four of us can't open the number 9 door.
Obviously.
The 4. Wait, don't tell me.
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door. That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now?
What now? What ending will I get?
No, we gotta go back.
Never mind, he won't let
Yep.
me.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Are you sure?
June's like, you
I don't
sure,
mind
bro?
staying.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest.
Junpei! That's quite the phrasing, Junpei.
Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
Are you sure you don't mean
Atlanta.
Atlantis?
Atlanta.
Huh? Oh, right.
Junpei. That is an evil ass laugh.
You guys.
Very well. Best we head back to C deck then.
Junpei wants
We
to
should
go
be able to take the elevator
Atlanta.
we passed earlier.
He wants to go to Atlanta, Georgia.
Perhaps Clover, Seven, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
But even with all 7 of us,
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree? Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're closing in on some endings.
Come to think of it, what is this room?
It's a church.
We were so focused on the doors, we didn't even look
Or a
around.
chapel, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it. Prayer room?
Huh. It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony. But what kind? Huh. A coffin.
Mm-hmm.
What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this?
I mean, there was one in Cargo. Who knows?
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing? Let's move.
One in Cargo had a gun in it, so I...
Right, okay. I'll be right there.
Oh. Do we hear this? Are we in the same room? Or have we already left? We've already left, okay. I want to really quickly...
Look, it's...
Look, it's the flow map. Okay. So there are 2 alternate paths here. I'm guessing it's which 9 door you go through. I'm not sure though, because in this one Snake does, or Santa doesn't have a gun.
7 and Lotus.
We've got a problem.
Where's Clover?
Clover is gone.
Oh no!
What?
Not Clover too!
What do you mean, gone?
When?
Why?
You 2 went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
Mm-hmm.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
Huh.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
No one but Junpei tries to interact with Clover. Like, but Junpei is the peacekeeper apparently.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
Ah.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
No wonder she
We
hates
waited for
everyone.
a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
It's not so much that she's missing.
But
Oh no, is she missing?
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
Huh.
We ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. You
She
figured
could be
that
anywhere
much out.
now.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover.
Man,
We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
let's begin.
Yeah. She's not here.
No, she isn't.
All right, just in case, we should go take a look in the shower room.
Shower room?
Yeah, what shower room?
That's where her brother is.
Oh.
She might have gone to see him.
Okay.
Well, we might as well check, right? Let's go. Good. We can still get in.
We
Good.
should thank Seven later.
Oh yeah, because Seven propped the door open.
No luck.
Yeah, I don't think she's here.
Well,
The
that's
smell
good.
is horrible. Let's check the back, just to be sure. No, she's not here.
No, she's not here.
Snake. Just where did your sister go? Ugh,
That's not the real snake,
such
though.
a horrible way to go.
We know that now.
The skull
Junpei still
shattered,
probably doesn't
left
register.
arms hideously twisted.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
here we go. He realizes.
Bones.
Oh,
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm.
it's prosthetic.
The accident hurt him really bad.
Of course. Of course.
There we go.
Why didn't I realize it earlier?
Jumpy?
Oh, sorry for making you wait. Let's go.
Maybe Clover came and checked for herself.
Junpei! June! Where were you guys?
Checking the
Did
showers.
something happen?
Clover is...
Oh,
Clover is dead.
what?
I found her in the first-class bathroom.
No. Hey guys. No. Shock. No, Clover.
Clover.
A baby girl.
Why? Why did this happen? Clover.
This is where the safe was.
No way.
I remember
Let's-
that.
Let's get out of here, June. Are you all right?
Yes. I think so.
So we're still not gonna
You
know
should
the
get some
safe
rest.
combination. I know Clover is dead on
Here,
the ground,
the
but
bed. Can
the
you sit?
safe.
Yes.
Who was the first to find the body?
Me.
Why did you come to this room?
To look for Clover. Why else?
Yeah. The
I found her
safe.
body in the bathroom. As soon as I did, I ran outside. I got to the top of the stairs by the casino and yelled as loud as I could.
Hmm.
Hey, guys! I found her, but it's bad. She's in the bathroom in the first-class cabin. Come quick! Or something like that.
Yeah.
Then I went back to the bathroom. Ace, Santa, and Lotus showed up real soon after that.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess you two hadn't heard me or something because you didn't show.
No, yeah, we were in the shower rooms.
So I took off down the stairs to look for you. After that, I mean, you know the rest, right?
7. There's one more thing I'm worried about.
What?
You stuck one of those plates in between the door and the frame, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you do that?
So we can come back to the safe.
Come on, didn't I already tell you that? I did it so that the door wouldn't lock.
And that.
So we could come back to this room? Oh, you think I did it?
No, 7,
Well,
I
I
would
don't
never
know.
suspect you. My big
It
man.
kind of depends on what you say, doesn't it?
Junpei,
For crying out loud. Follow me.
okay. Coming, 7. Coming, big
A
man.
closet?
There we go.
Yeah. This is the reason.
The
This safe.
Yep.
We couldn't open it when we were getting through this room.
Yeah, remember Junpei? Empty-headed?
I figured there might be something pretty important in it.
I remembered, and that was days ago.
I couldn't stop thinking about it. I figured eventually we might figure out what the numbers are for the safe. And if we did, I didn't want to screw around with door 5 again.
Fair.
So I put the plate in the exit door so we could get back in that way.
Mm-hmm.
You get it now?
Yes, I always trust you, big man.
Yeah. Figured it wouldn't open. Huh? This is... rust. If there's rust here, that means...
Rust?
Has someone opened the safe?
I mean, I don't know. Since we've seen it, maybe. Maybe Clover did.
Huh?
Eh?
Maybe there's another clue. Anything that might lead us to discover who stabbed Clover.
Who stabbed Clover?
Behind this door. The ninth man's body is behind there.
Oh, right. I forgot
Maybe
it
I
was
should
that
have
early.
another look at it, just in case.
Yes. Yeah, let's go look at Nine's body.
Ugh. Oh, the hell. This smell is... Oh.
Oh, Junpei. Good lord, bro. I'm talking over him. Doing that. 'Cause that was gross. Doing that on purpose.
Wait.
His glasses.
It's gone.
Oh, the bracelet.
bracelet.
Yeah.
It's gone. It was right next to the glasses.
Did Clover pick it up?
But why?
Huh? Where'd Junpei go?
I'm over here, bestie. I'm right here, bestie.
Oh, there you are. Were you looking for something in the hallway?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you find something?
No.
No, nothing. What's up?
Well, I wanted you to take a look at something.
Okay.
What is it? Clover.
There's Clover again.
What was it you wanted to show me?
I searched Clover's body again. A real shame. She was stabbed once in the back, probably by a knife or
In
something.
the back.
And I found this.
What?
Paper.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff.
Yep, you're a cop. Ex-cop.
Well, I did borrow one thing.
What? I'm opening it.
You borrowed something? Wait a sec. Junpei?
Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah,
What does that
now
mean?
truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
What is this?
Ow.
Some kind of secret code?
A code.
Sinister hand means How the fuck would I know? What do you mean? Gonna guess? The left?
Sinister was a term used in heraldry that meant to the left of the bearer of a coat of arms.
What?
The left hand. The left hand. What does the left hand mean?
Look at her left
Does the
hand.
darkness of the sinister hand have something to do with the bracelet?
No clue, guys. What?
There's two things sticking out on either side of the face. The left and right sides of the face.
Yeah?
Left and right. Left and right.
Where are you going
Right
with
and
this,
left.
Junpei?
Truth is gone. Truth gone.
Truth. Gone. Maybe those two words. Gone had truth? I don't. Gone had truth. That means nothing. What else could they mean?
What else could gone and truth mean? Truth, of course, means something that is correct, something that's fact. In other words, something that is right. You could then safely
Right and
assume
left.
that gone means left.
Right, left, right, left. Is that where this is going?
After all, after someone left, they were gone. But in this case, they clearly refer to their directional homonyms. Then truth equals right, and gone equals left.
This is absurd.
The left and right of the bracelet. These two things sticking out.
What about them?
So if I...
Press them in the following order? Right, left, right, left, right, left. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Didn't mean to do that one. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Yeah? Oh, what?
Wait, did it just...
I'm number 1 now. I am number 1 again.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4,
Oh.
2, 1.
Okay.
Hey, what are those numbers?
It's some sort of combination.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
He's repeating it for me.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Yes.
1 to the right, 4 to the left. And... Oh. Bingo. I knew it was for this.
Okay. What do we get?
Is this some sort of note? Let's see.
Fact number 1. The Nonary Games was played once before, 9 years ago. Fact number 2. Person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. So, Snake. Fact number 3. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceutical CEO, Ace. Gentaro Hungao. Cradle Pharmaceuticals Chief of Staff, Nagisa Nagisaki. Cradle Pharmaceuticals R&D Supervisor, Teraraki Kubota? Majority shareholder in Cradle Pharmaceuticals, Kagechika Masashito. I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved, I now state the truth. 0. Huh.
Sorry, but do you think you could all come with me?
Come with you.
Yes, come with
I
me.
want all of you to go to the big hospital room.
Why?
There's something I want to be sure of.
What do you want to be sure of?
I want to know if the person I suspect is really the culprit.
Okay.
Wait, then you're saying...
Yeah, I think I've got it figured out. I know who killed Snake and Clover. Anyway, if you could all please move to the big hospital room.
Okay, so far we know that Seven is an ex-cop who found the previous game and saved a couple of the kids. Snake, we don't know much about except that he participated in the last game to some extent, or one of the previous games. Clover is his sister in some way, shape, or form. She might also have been involved in the previous experiment. Lotus was the mother of one of the children in the last game. We don't know how June is related, nor Junpei, nor Snake. Sorry, Santa. And Ace is the CEO of the pharmaceuticals. The ninth man, I guess, it was some sort of plant or also participated in the previous game.
I'll explain everything as soon as we get there.
Maybe he was related to the pharmaceuticals place too.
It's 5 o'clock. We don't have a lot of time left. Let's go. Actually, before we get started, I was hoping you could do something for me. Ace, Seven, and Lotus, could you please place your palms on the red?
Huh?
Why? If we need to get to the shower room, why don't we just...
Just do it.
No, we're not going inside. Once you've authenticated, step away from the door.
Why?
Please, just do it. Or perhaps you don't want to know who killed Snake and Clover.
Huh. Don't say it like that, Junpei. You're gonna get yourself thrown in.
Fine.
What about you, Ace? Lotus?
Very well.
Sure.
Lotus like, I don't have anything to lose.
I have this idea. I don't think this device responds to a hand placed on it. It instead reacts to a bracelet being brought close.
Yeah.
You don't actually need a hand.
Yeah.
I knew it.
What? What activated? Is it the bracelet inside? Snake's, quote-unquote, Snake's bracelet?
Huh?
What was that about?
How should I know?
Thanks. I appreciate your cooperation.
Ace didn't say anything. He
By the
just
way,
looked at
Ace,
us.
would you mind if I asked you something?
What is it?
Do you know who I am?
Do you know me?
What? What kind of question?
Just answer it, please. Who am I?
Oh.
You're Junpei, of course. Who else would you be?
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa.
Huh.
What?
Actually, I'm
The
Santa.
clothes I'm wearing, I borrowed from Junpei. And the clothes he's wearing are mine. We had a little swap.
Including our hair, I guess.
That's ridiculous. Impossible.
So, you're saying I'm not Santa?
Of course you aren't.
Why?
Is it my voice?
What makes you so sure I'm not Santa?
If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now.
Why?
1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 equals 19. 1 plus 9 would be 10. The digital root would be 1. But the four of us just opened door 3. You can't possibly be Santa. Your bracelet number isn't 3.
It's 5, right? You're exactly right. My bracelet number is 5.
Oh.
Sorry, Ace. I tricked you. Of course, I'm not really Santa. I'm Junpei.
Yeah, their voices.
Possibly think I was. It's obvious I'm not. To think I was, ridiculous. But I guess you couldn't see just how obvious it was.
It's because he has face blindness.
I asked you before, didn't I? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa?
It's the numbers.
And you answered. If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now.
Yep, he didn't say your face looks correct.
Most
No need
people
bully
wouldn't
him
say
for his
something like that.
condition.
The first thing that would come to anyone else's mind wouldn't be the bracelet number.
It would be their faces.
There'd only be one thing they'd say. One sentence. You don't have his face.
Exactly. Okay.
Ace, you have prosopagnosia, am I right?
Prosopagnosia?
Yeah, Lotus, explain it.
What's that?
No clue.
Face blindness.
Prosopagnosia is...
Very well. I confess. I have prosopagnosia. I cannot differentiate human faces. Is that what this was about?
Yes, and now
You
we're
want
dying.
to mock me for my disorder?
You want to mock me?
No, not at all.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not making fun of you at all. In fact, I feel kind of bad for you.
I pity you, actually.
No,
You're
the reason I
pathetic
brought
human.
this up is that there's an excellent chance the person who killed Snake has prosopagnosia.
Oh. Because they couldn't tell who they
What do
were
you mean?
doing in? I don't understand.
I'll just come right out with it. I think it was you, Ace. You killed him.
Wow, Junpei. I think it was you.
That's ridiculous. What possible evidence do you...
Look at this.
I have 3 pieces of evidence.
Look at my evidence.
The first, think back to a few hours ago. You made us argue over the 3 doors here in the big hospital room. There was no way all 7 people could go through them.
Yeah.
Lotus suggested that we sacrifice one of us. Then you, Ace, said, I'll stay here. Why would you say something like that? It's pretty simple, really. You didn't want us to see the dead body in the shower room. You see, if Ace stayed behind, there were only 2 doors the rest of us could go through.
Yeah, the other 2 doors.
Doors 7 and 8. There was no way we could get through door 3, the shower room. You knew that, didn't you, Ace?
Didn't you, Ace?
That's why you volunteered to stay behind.
Come on now. I think that's going a bit far.
Who knows, Ace? It might
I
not be
can
going far
understand
enough.
if you're jealous of my bravery, but
Huh. Okay.
please don't devalue my actions. I only wanted to save the rest of you. Surely you can understand my altruism.
Bleh.
Altruism, huh? You already knew, didn't you? You knew that whichever doors we took, eventually we'd end up back in the big hospital room.
What on earth are you saying? Of course I didn't know that. How
Of course
could
I didn't
have?
know that. Yeah, huh?
Really?
Yes, yes.
Oh well, that's cool. I've still got 2 more pieces of evidence that say you're the killer. The second is that, as I said earlier, you have prosopagnosia.
Then you mean to imply that a person who can't distinguish human faces must be a bad person?
Yes. Actually. No.
Junpei, they call that prejudice.
No, I am not that stupid.
Then why?
Well, before I explain, I suppose there's something I should tell you.
The corpse in the shower room. It's not Snake's.
It's not. We've
What?
established that's not
I didn't
Snake's.
put it together right away, but there was something Clover told me. She said that Snake's left arm was prosthetic. He'd lost his real arm in an accident. But the body we saw in the shower room, let's call him Guy X. Guy X's left arm was definitely flesh and blood. In other words, Guy X couldn't possibly have been Snake.
Ah.
Oh God. No. That's impossible.
Let's say, hypothetically, that the killer didn't have prosopagnosia.
Yes.
If that were the case, he would immediately realize that Guy X wasn't Snake. Even if the clothes were the same as Snake's, their faces would be completely different. It would have been obvious they were different people. And yet, they still killed him.
Yeah.
Why? Why would they kill a stranger who'd only just shown up?
Because they thought they were Snake.
On the other hand, if the killer did have prosopagnosia, it makes sense. They thought Guy X was Snake and killed him.
Wait. Wait just a moment. Let's say you're right, and I mistook
Attempted
Guy
murder on
X for
Snake.
Snake. Even if
Ow.
I did, I would have had no motive to kill him.
Sure you would.
Why would I want to kill Snake?
Evidence of the
I can
last,
think of at least two motives. One, Snake knew about your past. If he ever revealed what he knew, that would have been really bad for you. You really didn't want that to happen. So to make sure Snake's mouth stayed shut, you killed him. Two, Snake had a grudge against you. You knew that, or at least you could have easily assumed he did. Even without exposing your identity, he was a threat to you. You never knew when you might be attacked.
because Snake was in the last
Your guard
game.
down. Every moment was a moment he might try something. You didn't want that kind of danger hanging over you, so you...
Snake was in the last game. Ace is the head of the pharmaceuticals company that did the last game.
Hey, hold on a minute. What's the past that Ace wouldn't want us to know? Why did Snake have a grudge against him?
Look at this.
Look at this. I have a piece of paper.
What's this piece of paper? The nonary game was played once before 9 years ago. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. It was planned by the following 4 people: Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO Gentaro Hongo.
Gentaro Hongo.
What is this?
It's the message from Zero. It was in the safe in the first-class cabin.
Give me a break! That
Oh.
paper is a lie! Someone is trying to frame me!
It says fact, bro. I don't
Me.
know.
You said me, right? Wouldn't that mean you're admitting you're Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals?
He admitted it.
Or am I mistaken?
Very well. I admit that much.
Gentaro.
I am certainly the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical, Gentaro Hongo. So what if I am?
That's a strong sound.
I don't know anything about this nonary game that supposedly took place 9 years ago.
I'm so
Everything on that
sorry.
scrap of paper is bullshit.
I'm not sure if you could hear it, but my family is mowing outside right now, and I'm so sorry if it comes up on the microphone.
Someone is trying to set me up, you see? First of all, Junpei, you're claiming I did this all by myself. Think that over, all right?
Oh, it is showing up.
How could I have
God.
killed Snake all by myself?
Not Snake. It was Guy X.
Yeah, it was Guy X.
I don't
not
care
Snake.
who it was. You said the killer put this other man into door 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Then I couldn't have possibly done that alone. I couldn't have opened door 3 with only myself and Guy X.
Nope, you could have.
How? Oh, with the bracelet from the man from the ninth man.
What?
Actually, Ace, when you were unconscious, I took something from you.
Yeah, I took something from you.
Remember when
I'm
you
a
were
fucking
injected
liar,
with that
but I took
anesthetic
something with you.
and fell asleep in the big hospital room? Yeah, back then, I took
this.
No! You couldn't have!
Yep, he still has it on him,
You,
don't you?
Ace. Your right hand there tells me all I needed to know. You want to tell me what you were so worried about? What's in your pocket?
I like his belt.
It's the number 9 bracelet, isn't it? Ace, Guy X, and the 9th man's bracelet. That was all you needed to open door 3.
Damn it, I wanted to like Ace.
That's how you killed Guy X all by yourself, Ace.
Which belt?
All you needed was the number 9 bracelet in your chest
I
pocket.
forgot his shirt had belts on it, and I was like, what do you mean, which belts? The blue one, his pants belt.
If you want to play innocent, that's fine by me. Go ahead, tell me. I don't have the bracelet, if that's what you want to do. But if you could take off your coat and hand it to me, I'd really appreciate it.
I would also really appreciate it, but for different reasons.
Otherwise, we'll have to take it from you by force. Right, Seven?
Big copper boy.
Yeah, it'd be my pleasure.
Oh. Boy, talk about evil laughs. Oh.
Well done, Junpei.
Oh, hello,
As
sir.
you so correctly deduced, I have the number 9 bracelet. I retrieved it while we were searching for the missing hardware for the red.
Okay, let me prepare my throat for this, because I coughed once earlier, and it just messed up my throat.
I
We
left
love
the room I
maniacal
was
laughing.
supposed to search.
No, it's okay, I just had
Headed
to prep
the
myself
first-class
for it.
cabin on B deck.
I'm not hurt. I'm good.
My purpose was to obtain the number 9 bracelet. 9 is a potent ally in the nonary. Adding 9 to any set of numbers won't alter the digital root. As you can see, 9 is a very useful number here. With it, one can go anywhere, with anyone.
Can I
It is, I suppose you could say, a game changer.
can I get in that coat? It looks very comfortable in there, sir. Anyways.
So I made for the first-class cabin to obtain it. In mere moments, I successfully acquired the number 9 bracelet. There was
What?
also an unexpected bonus. The knife the 9th man had used.
Oh,
I
shit.
quickly pocketed both of them and
I
left.
forgot the 9th man had a knife on him.
I made my way back to where I was expected to be.
Why didn't we grab that sooner?
That's when I ran into Snake. Well, this guy X, actually. I spotted him ahead of me. He was heading for the large hospital room and hadn't noticed me. The man wearing Snake's clothes arrived at door 3. When he stopped, I walked up behind him and called out. Snake. He turned around. He said nothing. His mouth simply hung half open. He seemed dazed somehow, almost like a man half asleep. Perhaps he had been drugged. It wasn't important. I tend to gloss over little things like that. I was certain that man was Snake.
Huh.
I knew Snake had taken part in the nonary game 9 years ago. Being blind, it made sense that he didn't recognize me immediately upon our first meeting. But why then hadn't Snake said anything to me later? Surely he hadn't forgotten what had happened to him in the nonary game. But not once did he attempt to confront me. Did his lack of sight prevent him from fully recognizing who I was? Or perhaps Snake had conspired with Zero to deceive me.
Maybe.
Regardless, he was a threat, and it was better to deal with him sooner rather than later.
So who was Zero
I
in
had
the
to
last
get rid
game?
of him before he took action. With quick thinking, my plan went into motion immediately. I held the number 9 bracelet over the red. I waved my own bracelet in front of the red, and then grabbed Snake's arm and shoved his hand against the scanner panel.
Actually, yeah, who was Zero in the last game? Because the last game was conducted by the pharmaceutical company. So, did they work with Zero, or is Zero some sort of copycat test runner? Weird.
The door opened. I threw the man through it. 9 seconds later, the door shut. 81 seconds passed.
And then... Yep.
After that, I returned to my post as though nothing had happened. After conducting my own search, I returned to the large hospital room when the 1 a.m. bell rang.
Ace, did you kill Clover?
Yes,
Yes.
Why?
What?
Why did you kill
Wait,
her?
I didn't even think about it.
she was Snake's sister. It was possible he had told her something dangerous. Additionally, she had gone through door 1. It seemed likely she might have found it.
Found what?
Why don't you go through door 1 yourself? Perhaps it's hidden somewhere.
I don't know if I want to go through
Yeah,
door 1.
but Lotus and I went through door 1 too.
We didn't see anything suspicious.
Yes, I thought as much after I heard your report at the central stairs. I doubt the 2 of you could find it,
Oh.
Huh?
The 2 of you.
but perhaps Clover was different. Perhaps she had found it.
Hold on, I want to check on our flow map. Okay, so we did lock ourselves in. What is the culprit? Okay, I'm guessing leave no one behind. I'm guessing it's like if we found out who it actually was.
I was therefore desperate to find her. And at last I did, in the first-class cabin. I spoke very calmly. Did you see it?
See what?
Don't act as if you don't understand. You were in the captain's quarters, weren't you?
Uh-huh. What are you talking
She
about?
might have genuinely not known.
Very well. By the way, what are you doing here, Clover?
What? Nothing.
Oh,
There's blood on your shoes. It looks fresh.
is that what gave her away?
Did you go take a look at the 9th man's corpse? I see. Your silence suggests that you noticed. You saw something, didn't you? You saw that his bracelet was gone.
No!
You aren't going anywhere.
Oh, man. I wanted to like Ace.
You're staying here.
I wanted to like Ace.
Don't you run, little girl.
No! No! I wanted to like Ace.
That was how I killed Clover.
Oh!
You son of a bitch!
I admit it. I've lost. I have lost. Completely and utterly. Don't misunderstand, Junpei. I didn't lose to you. I lost to Zero, not you.
Okay.
I'm rather disgusted with myself for falling into such a simple trap. I looked the fool. And it was a trap, make no mistake. I was trapped and manipulated by Zero. The man I killed in the shower room, if he wasn't Snake, then I have no idea who he was. But he was wearing Snake's clothes, and that was no coincidence. He had also been injected with something that reduced his cognition and prevented him from identifying himself or resisting me.
Huh. So he was very much a trap.
And we can't forget the components that were removed from the red before we arrived. I have no doubt that Zero planned all of this.
So it makes sense.
Zero made sure I would kill that man. It follows, of course, that Zero knew everything I would do. That I would try to take the number 9 bracelet. That I would try to kill Snake. Everything.
Yeah. I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved, I now state the truth. Zero.
I think Zero is one of us.
Huh?
I think Zero's Jude.
One of us? No. Wait. There's one more person.
Snake.
The man who died in the shower room isn't Snake. That means he's almost certainly still alive. Maybe Snake is Zero.
Maybe.
Maybe he made Guy X wear his clothes so that we'd all think he was dead. Where's Snake now? What if he's off somewhere laughing at us? If he is Zero, he must have been lying to us about everything else. Is he watching us?
Ow.
Well, I believe I've finished with my confession. Why don't we get moving?
Okay. So I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna save here.
What the hell is this shit?
I'm gonna save... I'm gonna save. And I'm actually gonna end for the day. So, leaving it on that bombshell. I guess next time we'll get probably the rest of the endings. I don't think there's much else that I have to do. It's probably just a lot of dialogue. So it should be pretty easy. So, what? I stream this again on Thursday? Around the same time. So that should be the end of this game, I think. And if so... oh my gosh. If so, then we'll start on the next Nonary game soon. Or the next, I guess, Zero Escape game. I think it is another Nonary game, though. For now, let me kick on the music. for now, that'll be at the end of stream for the night. So lots to unpack there. And like I said, we found a lot of people's connections to the Nonary game. I'm still curious about Santa, myself, Junpei, and June. I think we're the only ones with no prior connections to, or none that are already established. Maybe Santa's sister was one of the members of the last game, and she died during that game. Because we know that Lotus's daughters were both part of the game. So we know that, like, there's already some people who had family attached to the prior games. So it could be that Santa's sister was in a previous game, but she died during the game. Because he said she died 9 years ago. Interesting. Anyways, this game is so cool, and I really warmed up to the characters. They did take a little bit of warming up too, especially because you don't get to talk to all of them for extended periods of time in a single playthrough. Going through the game like this, getting every ending, really builds out their characters, and I love them. But now we have, I think we have everything we need to get the real final ending. And I'll give, like, final thoughts, whatever, official final thoughts after the ending, that last ending. But for now, that's the end. I'll be live tomorrow at 7 o'clock-ish. It could move out. And that'll be for some Yuppie Psycho, more Yuppie Psycho. And then on Thursday, I'll be live again around 2 o'clock. Could move. Actually, I think I said 6:30 for tomorrow. It'll depend. And then on Thursday, we'll be back at 2 for maybe the final of 999. But until then, drink water, eat something good, have a good dinner if it's that time for you. You know, take care of yourself. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever it is. And go watch some other streamers. Go watch. I don't know who's live right now. Let's actually see. Let's see who's live. Who do we got? Astral Spiff is live. He's cool. I like him a lot. Oh, Hunter's alive with Metroid Dread. Actually, let's raid Hunter. Hunter Bluey. Let me get my earbuds so I can actually hear. Alright. /raid. Return the favor from earlier. Okay. So I'm gonna raid out into Hunter's channel. They're playing Metroid Dread right now. I love Metroid games. They always look so cool. And until I see you guys, hopefully tomorrow, go send some love. Goodbye.